Okay, so this is episode number 43 of Vampire the Masquerade, second edition, 1999, Europe or London, depending on how you look at it. So, last episode was Sage's Fall, in which the notorious Sage fell out of a helicopter. No, she didn't fall out of a helicopter. She fell from a Zamitzi in its flying, scary form. Who took her for a tumble down through the top 5 floors of the top of a multi-story apartment block. Yes, she took quite a lot of damage and found herself in torpor at the beginning of that, or at the end of that, should we say. Everybody eventually found her, the bat creature thing. Would someone like to fill us in? Perhaps Sage, you were there.
I always do this. So you get one of you two.
One of these two?
Yeah. I do it every week.
He's the one with the information. I just do the stupid stuff.
Oh, me and Alexis and Bishop ended up diablerizing the Zamitzi vampire and having to leave the city.
Right. So Alexis and who?
Bishop.
And Bishop. They've gone to the mountain, to
They have
the Order of Mars, to receive training whilst their 6 months of diablerist aura stuff takes to go away. So, okay, so they've gone. So do you have a new character at this point,
I
Alexis,
do,
you want to play with?
Minus the freebies that you hand out.
Minus the freebies.
If you want to give me a sheet, I can chuck it in there.
I sure can do that. Let's begin that process. Goodness me, I don't even have Roll20 open. What the fuck?
There we go.
You're in there. Europe. Here we go. Do you like my new picture that I put onto the Vampire Europe page? I don't know if you saw that.
I did. That's cool.
I like that picture. That particular style of art is quite funky. Okay, so we're going to make a new character. Add character. Put this person edited by Alex. Save changes. Think you should. Oh, I probably need to put them in your journal too, though, huh? That might be the problem. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. I'll edit them again. In player's journal, Alex. As well. Here we go. We done. Check that one. His name is Taif Ohehu.
There we go.
You can pronounce that. So, you know, they start with these ridiculous names when you create them, and then you can edit the names. Okay.
Cool.
So then, well, would you like to tell us about your character as to us, the audience, not the player characters, because we, you know, our players are clever enough to separate player information from character information. I assume. If they're not, they should close their ears now.
Alrighty, he is a traveling hobo.
Okay.
He's traveled on the trains and stuff. I'm just trying to find my write-up of it. I accidentally closed it before. Here we go. Basically, he is on the run at the moment. He's pissed off an elder vampire in another city because it's just pretty much ignored all political affiliations and stuff up until now. And him and his dog are on the run.
Him and his dog are on the run.
Yep, his dog's called Roll.
Okay. Well, as you're on the run, I take it you take it to the countryside for a while.
Yep.
And you've been chased off by the city that you left. You were chased off by a sheriff who basically was a vampire version of a bunch of cops, basically, or a vampire cop, basically, with a bunch of ghoul squad leaders working for him. And they chased you off into the woods, and you've come through the woods, and you've come out the other side into these rolling hills, where in the distance you see a mansion upon a hill in the distance, and there's not far away is a tree that looks like it's been lightning struck recently. It's raining. you're soaking wet. And as you approach, can you make a perception alertness check, please? But depending on what your dice are, you can go for 5 dice as probably the average of what most people would probably have at this point if you haven't rolled your character.
I've got those in now.
Cool.
Oops. I can't.
I see 1
There we go.
success.
Yep, that would be right.
Well, with your 1 success, you see a flash of white from your left-hand side streak towards you, and as you turn to do anything about it, this enormous wolf grabs you by the head and takes you to the ground. It starts to drag you through the mud by the head, and if you wriggle, it just starts closing its teeth tighter. The less you struggle, the more it doesn't keep closing its teeth. It concentrates instead on dragging you in the mud across this muddy field and through the rain and wet in the moonlight to this house. And then it smacks up against the door of the house, and somebody opens the door, and a very terrified fellow says, "Oh shit. Uther!" Okay, now, Sage, what are you doing tonight?
If it's a new night, is it a new night or is it an old night?
Well, if there's anything you need to do on an old night, we can finish that up.
Because if it is a new night, then I'm getting ready for a date.
Right. And who are you dating tonight, Sage?
I know, right? Who is it today? Well, today it's going to be, I don't know his first name.
Oh,
So
that sounds dangerous.
keeping it a mystery.
Okay.
Well,
Right.
obviously it's Parker.
Right.
So, but yeah, I don't know his first name.
All right, fair enough. Okay, so very well. It could be the following night then, in which case you are getting ready for that, I assume.
Mhm.
What does that entail?
Well, showering, making one look nice and putting on a nice outfit for the evening.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go for something like cute and elegant.
I see.
Yeah.
Cute and
Because-
elegant. All
Well,
right.
she is like an 18-year-old, so well, forever she's an 18-year-old. Probably wearing a silver color with black accessories. Yeah, at some point she will just look in the mirror and sort of have a small panic attack about the other night, just trying to like get that out of her memory,
Right.
because it was a bit much, and a normal person shouldn't be able to, well, shouldn't have done it in the first place. Definitely wouldn't have survived. But falling from that height, and dealing so closely with that guy, that Samitsi, it's a bit much. So she'll have a small panic attack,
Uh-huh.
and then she'll compose herself, and then go downstairs.
Are you all right?
Oh,
It's Alan.
hello. Yeah, I know it's Alan. Hello.
Hey,
Sorry.
what's up? How are you? Are you all right?
Oh yeah, I'm fine. I'm managing.
You look a little flushed, which is unusual because you're a vampire and normally you look pale.
Thank you for that. Well, for one, I'm wearing more makeup, but also I'm kind of struggling with the events of the other night. But I think I'll handle it. I can do it.
Are
I'll be
you
fine.
physically recovered from that fall?
Oh, I think so. Just a little bit, like a little bit stiff still, but other than that, I'm fine.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Fair enough. Okay. Well, that's good to know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So this is still the previous night, is that right?
You tell me.
No.
Oh wait, this shouldn't be the previous night because I
be.
just got ready for a date.
Right. Okay. So this is the new night. Of course.
Yeah,
It is.
yeah.
Of course it is. Okay. Cool. So have you heard anything about today or anything like that?
No?
No.
What is happening?
Well,
There's
all of
something
the
happening.
yeah, well, there was some candidates' names were released for the awards,
The awards? What?
the British Music Awards coming up.
Oh. Ooh, okay.
Yeah, like your name is on the list.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Wow,
Yeah,
that's amazing.
I don't know too much about it, but
Why
you know,
hasn't anyone told me this?
well, I'm telling you now because you just woke up, right? Because
All right, yeah.
it's a new night.
Yeah, it happens during the day, I imagine.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. Thank you for telling me. I'm
Yeah, well, I'm
excited.
pretty sure. Yeah, I mean, your album and your single have been nominated, so there you go. What are you gonna do?
There you go.
They're getting some more airtime. Music videos playing on television bloody constantly. You should see it. There's nothing else, but anyway. And yeah, that's good, eh?
It's very good.
Right. So, what else would you like to do, Sage? In the meantime, anything at all? No.
I think I'll wait for Parker, assuming that he's gonna pick me up.
All right.
And I'll feed the cat.
And you'll feed the cat. Very good.
Yeah.
My Lord Bishop. Bishop. What are you doing on this fine evening?
I imagine I'm heading towards Rome.
Towards Milan.
Yes.
That's true. Okay, so we brought Philippe back, didn't we, for this?
Yeah.
That's right. Okay, Philippe. Dun dun dun. All right, you touch down back in London, and your plane comes to a stop, and you are escorted off the plane. It's still it's about 8 o'clock at night.
Just
Mhm.
out of game, he's already had a chat to the prince.
Philippe
Yeah.
has.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was at the end of the last session.
Right,
Yeah.
so he's already been here. Very good. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you for reminding us. Yeah, okay, so after that chat with the prince, what do you do?
I think I go see what's happening over in Bishop's Lot's world.
Right, well, okay, you get over there. Raya is milling around, doing stuff. There's a bit of training going on. Anybody who wants their retainers to have any training and things, this is probably where they are now. Yeah, so that's the core of it. They're making some efforts to begin to work with some of Tatiana's crowd as well, and
Okay.
there's this current thing going on where everyone is conforming the type of weapons and ammunition and things that everybody uses, so that both groups of soldiers, when you have to do joint operations, can all use the same weapons and the same ammunition. That way it's all interchangeable.
Okay.
So if somebody drops something, you can pick up Tatiana's gun and keep using that, for example. So that's one of the standards that they're trying to instigate, which tells you something about the level of communication and connection between Ivanovich and his connection to the Order of Mars.
Yep.
And your connection to the Order of Mars, and how those two parts of it are working together now.
Okay. In my time away, I've been working on choosing people to be my 5 retainers.
Okay.
I've got Rosa and Vincenzi, and I know they do special stuff from the past, but need more.
It wasn't Vincenzi.
It's not Vincenzi. Giorgio.
Giorgio, yeah, Rosa and Giorgio.
Yep.
And I know they do things from the past. They're my little secret.
Yep.
But I need at least 3 more people that can help do other things.
Sure. Now, are you looking for things like art dealers, or are you looking for things like mercenary soldiers that can break in through windows and steal diamonds like Tom Cruise?
I am looking for mercenary soldiers that can do the things that I need them to do.
Okay.
And I put that in Giorgio's hands because he has some experience.
So you're looking for like a high-level cat burglar?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
People
Alright.
who specialize in that sort of thing, because one of these people at some point I'll make a child out.
Right. So what are the
Alright.
other two going to be? Are they going to be the same or very different?
I want someone who specializes in computers,
Okay.
who knows computers,
Everybody wants that.
because I don't.
Alright.
And I want somebody who can.
In fact, Philippe, I mean, I'll tell you what, as a member of the Order of Mars, you are aware that Alexi's character, or should I say Garth's character, Alexi, has a crew of hackers and computer experts that, as an member of the Order, you can possibly ask him to borrow from time to time.
Well, that's going to make.
I would have left a contact.
That's going to make it a lot easier. Then I will take advantage of that.
Right.
Take advantage of
That also means that you have another ghoul up your sleeve to turn into something else that's not IT or hacking.
Yeah.
You can make them security or transport or
security. Security.
Okay, so maybe they're one of Raya's people.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will go to Raya for that.
And is the last of them? Any are they connected to the art world at all or anything like that?
I would like somebody who has organization skills.
Okay.
And is very good at it.
So a business person?
Yes, a business person.
So an accountant or more of a logistics type person, like
logistics type person I would like.
You're talking about moving around large amounts of stuff, or you're talking about organizing galleries and
Yeah. And other things for the Order, because you can use my moving around gallery stuff to hide other things that need moving around.
Right. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so your art gallery / exhibition is going to become a front for the Order's moving of resources around the world.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
And at some stage, you and I talked about it, not for very long because you didn't have much time. But I'd like one of my old characters to pay a visit to an old friend at some stage.
Okay, which character is this one?
I like Vincent to pay a visit to, sorry, I'm a bit slow.
To Madame?
No, to the one man. Oh, come on.
If it comes back to you, you can tell me.
Yeah, I know.
Have a think about it. I'll get back to you. Right, I'm going to go back to Garth for a minute.
Okay.
Garth.
Hello.
What are you up to?
I am...
Right, you're at the door.
Yeah.
Right. What are you doing? I was thinking of Alexi, but of course Alexi's not here, and you're at the door. And the dog drops you there, and there's this fellow in front of you.
Uther. Sorry.
Uther. Right. Okay. Well, that's exactly where Alexi is right now.
Yeah.
This fellow drops down to his one knee, and he puts a pistol up against the side of your head, and he said, "I wouldn't move if I were you. This has very powerful bullets. Now, what's your name?"
Samuel.
Now you get up very slowly, Samuel, and I won't shoot you. And this dog here, you will have never seen. Do you understand?
Yes.
He starts to step back away from you. Now, are you all right? I hope he didn't hurt you too badly.
I'm fine.
Would you like to come in out of the rain?
Thank you.
Please do come inside. Shut the door behind you.
My dog will be around somewhere.
You have a dog too?
I do.
I hope that our canine friend doesn't do anything to your dog. Don't be surprised if you lose it. Forgive me immediately. I can't promise anything. That creature that you saw outside is not just a dog, and you should fear it.
Understood.
Now, I'm not going to lower this gun just yet, but if you come inside, please hang up your umbrella or coat or hat or whatever you have here. Now, the person that owns this house is a fellow named Uther de Saint Bernard. My name is Benjamin. Smith with an E. Come in.
Hi, Cameron.
Well, what led you to our door?
Moving through the country.
Moving through the country. You
what
have
I
to go
do.
into perhaps a little bit more detail than that, my friend. What did you say your name was? Was it Samuel?
Samuel, yes.
You mind
Well-
if I call you Sam?
Go for it.
Very well.
Basically, I travel from one place to another to another.
So you are a traveling. What?
Person, man.
Person. Do
But
you have a
yes.
business? Do you sell things? Do you have
No,
an income?
I just go as I please.
You hear a door open from above, and this figure steps into the room at the top of the stairs, begins to descend the stairs. It's a man with marble-like skin, wearing a robe, open at the front, naked underneath, completely naked under his clothes, walking down the stairs in front of you. He has very short hair, and he looks like, drumroll, Alexi, you can tell us, not Alexi, that's you, Sage. You can tell us the actor that he looks like. Can we remember?
Malcolm McDowell.
Malcolm McDowell. He looks like Malcolm McDowell, except he's practically naked and wearing a robe over the top of that. He gets to the bottom of the stairs and he's looking at you. He says, I am Uther de Saint Bernard, Gangrel, kindred like you.
Yes, I'm Samuel, also Gangrel.
Well, welcome to my abode. How may we help you?
Basically, I've annoyed someone, and I'm just on the move from that.
And you wish me to harbor you? How powerful is this someone that you have annoyed?
3 dots.
3 dots worth of powerful. So did we have that fridge rule in this game? Is that just D&D? Do I do that in D&D? Or do I do that in Vampire?
What?
I can't remember.
It's whatever an
You can
elder
drop a
vampire
missile.
is.
Drop a what?
A missile? I
A
mean,
missile.
the house already has one.
Right.
What's
exactly.
another one?
What's another missile?
Yeah.
Okay. So he asks you how powerful this enemy of yours is.
An elder vampire.
I see. Do you have a name? Out of game, you can tell him the name if you wish or not.
I don't know yet. It was about escaping all the animals at the zoo.
Right.
So whoever was annoyed and up in Chester,
Right.
that had the best looking zoo when I googled it before.
Right. Okay. Fair enough. Okay, so you explain that to him.
Yep.
And he sniggers. And he says, very well, I will harbor you here.
That's how I keep a roof over my head as it is.
How long do you think you will stay?
A few days,
Can you earth meld?
I can.
If you wish to stay here for a few days, it might be best that you do not earth meld outside this building. Inside is safer from our friend. He is unlikely
Understood.
to kill you, but I would not put anything past him.
That is good.
Very well. His name is Thaddeus, by the way.
Usually I like animals, but they don't greet me like that.
He's not an animal. He is a very ancient gangrel vampire.
Makes sense.
He does not often take our form these nights. So, please come inside. Allow me to show you around. This is the library, and so forth. So you have a tour of the house with Uther and Benjamin. They don't show you specific things that you don't need to see yet. So that's how that goes. and you spend some time doing that.
All right.
Sage, what are
Yes.
you doing?
I mean, I'm waiting.
You're waiting, right?
Yeah, waiting.
Well, your phone rings.
I answer my phone. Hello.
Sage, not Benjamin, Parker.
Hello, Parker. How's it going?
Well, unfortunately, I have a flat tire. I'm not going to be able to make it.
Where are you?
I'm just kidding. I'm outside your apartment.
You're
I'll be there.
so
in a minute.
cheeky.
I know.
Okay. I was gonna pick you up if you. This was going to happen regardless.
Well, I'm here, so you might as well just open the door. Or
Okay.
come outside and we can catch some form of transport somewhere.
Okay. I'll be out in a moment. Bye.
Goodbye.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. I make sure I grab everything I need.
Right.
My handbag and whatever, and I rush to the door. Yep. Yep. Hello. Hello.
And
Oh.
Mr. Parker's standing outside, and he looks, to all intents and purposes, like a student, like an architecture student or something, with his hair done nicely and his jacket zipped up and his bag, his satchel over his shoulder. And he's got a long tubular object over his shoulder with a strap that could easily be the blueprints to the next town hall, or it could be a sniper rifle called Esmeralda, but you don't know.
I really want to take a picture of this moment, so just I'll go and get a camera and then take a picture of Parker like this.
Is that before he notices that you're there, or is this?
Oh no, I
he knows.
just, yeah, I know. I tell him. Sorry, I tell him. Yep.
Okay, cool. So you get a photograph of Parker. He's a little bit shy about it. He says, the order doesn't want too many pictures, sort of thing, floating around, sort of thing.
Whatever. I think you're bullshitting me again, aren't you? Like before.
No, not. Why would I do that?
Because you're
ground.
cheeky.
A little bit cheeky from time to time, but usually very serious. So Bishop will tell you just how serious I am.
Right. Okay. Did you bring a gun?
Yes, I did.
Why? Are you expecting to shoot someone?
Well, after the most recent incidences that have occurred, I have concluded that it is worth having some form of weaponry and firepower at my disposal at all times. After all, I did think about it. I thought, well, I'm going out to see Sage, and if we were to run into any trouble, well, I can trust her to fire this bloody sniper rifle as well as possible. So I'll take something that she can use, and then I can run away.
I love this. I love this so much. All right. You look amazing, by the way.
Thank you very much.
I didn't expect you.
Our people helps, yes.
It's very good.
This is one of Rhea's pins.
Wait, what's this pin? What does it say?
It's a type.
What does it look like?
It's like a serviceman's medal type pin.
Oh, I like it. It's cute.
Yes, thank you. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it there, to be honest with you, but
it's fine. Just keep it there for tonight. I like it. I like it.
Thank you.
So there's a few things we need to talk about.
Ground rules?
More like things to be wary of.
I see.
When we go to a restaurant, often at times there is an open flame.
I am aware of these
sitting
things.
on the table of every single table.
Right. I will put our one out.
Okay. Yeah.
And if anyone asks, I'll just keep putting it out and tell them not to relight it.
Okay. I like that. And then there's the fact that I can't eat.
Well,
I actually had an idea around that.
I see.
So basically,
push your food around on your plate.
well, that's what I was going to do. But also, I thought maybe you could order 2 meals for yourself, and then you could just have like little snippets of mine
I see. Yes, yes. So
You might be
different.
very full at the end of the night, but
Right. Right. I can imagine if we would have a relationship that went on for months, I could get very fat.
that's still like you.
That's kind of you.
I'll take his arm, and then we'll go to the car, because that's all I really wanted to say. Um,
All right.
I don't want to be set on fire. I don't want to frenzy and kill everyone in the building.
All right.
Really, really don't want that.
Fair enough. Okay, so well, you guys, you and Mr. Parker
Mhm.
go on a date.
Yeah.
And where do you take him, or where does
He
usually
wanted to
go?
go to something Belgravia.
That's right, Belgrade.
Belgravia in somewhere.
Right.
Somewhere British.
That's right. Somewhere British.
Yeah.
I have these notes. I have the notes.
You want to engineer a way to get us all together. It would be odd in this moment. So
It would
please
be
don't.
Yeah, I'm not gonna stick you all together at this point. You're gonna have your date. Don't worry.
Okay.
Locations. Here we go. Belgravia is in. Right, that's where the Royal Suite, and the Lanesborough Hotel are. So we'll say it's the Lanesborough Hotel in Belgravia,
Perfect.
which is one of the flash parts of town. So yeah,
I'm gonna spend a lot of money tonight
It
on
is in
food I
fact-
can't eat.
the most expensive hotel in London.
God, I wonder Park is always gonna be this way. Just I want the richest, the finest food.
Right. Well, yeah. So you go in and he orders some very nice scotch, and
Ooh.
he has a steak,
Please,
which he
please.
cuts and eats very carefully. Yes,
Please tell me what it tastes like.
it's delicious. Absolutely, the finest cut of steak I recall in the last 10 years. I mean, smell it, look at it.
I will.
Right,
And
And
smells so good.
right. Philippe, what are you doing?
Philippe is talking to Rhea mostly,
Okay.
and telling her what he needs and what she thinks on the whole thing, and getting her opinion.
About sorry, the whole thing about what?
He's telling her what he's looking for in the ways of retainers, and
Right. Right. So they
including the master thief and all
right.
this
So they
sort of
make
thing.
lists of people.
Yeah.
Okay. What they bring you back is a list of names of these master thieves that's going to be the most difficult person to recruit, basically.
Anyway, he knows that.
And the type of people they get you a list, and of that list, there's two thieves that you could interview over the next couple of days they could bring in, or you could go and see them.
Okay.
If you want to see them, you can turn up. That you've got an address for each one of them, which has been provided to you because they're on probation, and their probation is due to end soon.
Male or female?
One's male, one's female. The other one is still in jail right now, but is better than either of these two. But they're in jail, unfortunately. So if you wanted them to work for you, you'd have to get them out somehow. And you'd have to also have to interview them in prison if you want to do that. So take that into account.
Okay, I'm gonna have to ask I'll go to Tatiana
Okay.
and tell her what I'm trying to do, because do I know she's part of the
Yes.
setup now? No.
Well, okay, hang on. Rewind a little bit. You know that her sire, Ivanovich, is part of the order.
Okay.
You know that she is order friendly, but
Okay.
not necessarily in the order. She might not be in the order. She's just been working with the order. She doesn't know she works with the order.
I go to her and ask her for help in this matter, and I would owe her something.
Right.
And I tell her what the matter is, and I want to interview this guy in that. And how would you give me advice on how to get him out?
Okay. She sent you a message to say, come and see me when you can. Bring your friends. We can have a party afterwards.
Okay. Well, he comes and sees. He asks if he can see her alone at first.
All right.
Yeah.
She says, sure. Okay.
He
come.
goes.
All
Yeah.
right. Okay, so you get to see Tatiana. You go to the club, and you go in through to the back, out the back, and Silva, who is one of her retainers, takes you through to the waiting room, to her office, and in the office you find a couple of dudes tied up in gimp suits in the corner, just chained to the wall.
Okay.
And Silva just says to you, don't mind them, don't talk to them, don't even look at them. And she offers you a seat, and she says, Tatiana will be down soon. She walks
I
out.
will be waiting here.
Okay. A few minutes later, the door slams open and Tatiana walks in. She's got gloves on, the white gloves, and she's wiping blood off them, and she peels the gloves off and closes the door behind her. She snaps one of the gloves down onto the floor, and then the other one, and she looks over to you and she says, Silver told me you'd be here. What do you want?
I seek your advice and your help.
Advice and help. That's a lot.
There are 3 of these people who are criminals, and I would mostly like to obtain this one.
Wait a minute. You need to back up and explain what the hell you're talking about. 3 criminals, and you want to obtain one of them?
Yes.
You want to obtain a criminal?
Yes.
Are they in the prison system right now?
Well, the one that I would wish to have is yes.
Well, you just want to talk to this guy?
I want to go this guy.
How do you know he's suitable? You haven't spoken to him.
That is why I want to interview him.
I see. Okay, sure. I can get you an interview with this guy.
Thank you very much, Tatiana. What would you like in return? Is there any way I can help you?
Well, I'm thinking that actually there is.
There is?
Yeah. Okay, so there's this Tremere by the name of Lawrence Harker. Now, he has this thing for this human child, human mortal girl, whatever you want to call her. She's a schoolgirl. I don't know. Anyhow, he's got his eyes on her. And I was thinking you should seduce her and see what he does.
I am hardly the seducing type, but
Come on.
to help you, I will give it a go.
Well, Philippe, you come on. You're Italian. It's in your blood. And look at you. You're beautiful. Come on. You got this. It's easy for you.
All right. Where is this young lady situated?
Well, she gives you an address, and she says, well, she lives at this address with her parents.
How old is this young lady?
Oh, I don't know. She must be 16, something like that, 17.
Why do you think he has such an interest in a 17-year-old?
Well, I would be very interested to find that out myself. And you should get to know her. Then we can find out together.
All right. I will do it for you.
Thanks, Philippe. You're a pal. He slaps you on the back.
Okay.
Yes, and I'll get you your interview with this guy.
Thank you.
When do you want it?
As soon as possible, please.
Okay, well, I'm gonna have to wake the superintendent up, she says, and she picks up the phone and she starts dialing numbers. She goes, I'll get back to you in an hour. Now get out of here.
I have one more question.
She holds the phone away from her ear. What is it? Do I need to hang up?
What must I do if I say to I want this person? What will have to happen?
She hangs up the phone and she turns around to you. She goes, you're talking about the girl?
No, not the girl. The person I'm going to visit.
Oh, if you want to ghoul them,
Yep.
well, I guess we're gonna have to get them out of jail. Well, that's probably it. Or you're gonna have to wait. You know, you're a vampire. You probably can wait. It's not that long. How long is it? Oh, only another 8 years.
What has he done?
Grand theft,
What
jewelry
kind?
heists, bank heists, robberies, knocked over jewelry stores. Hasn't killed anybody, but has had weapons, has been armed.
Is he any good? In your
Seems,
opinion?
what, I don't know, he's a fucking pacifist. He won't kill anyone.
I like him already.
Sure.
I would think of a way.
Well, I mean, you could break him out. I could help you break him out. That could be fun. We could do it as an exercise. It's a damn sight easier than the paperwork, Philippe. Come on, let's face it.
Could you not just do me a little favor and make his record disappear?
I suppose I could do that. But I'm not going to do it unless you really want this guy.
Okay, I understand.
All right. Well, yeah. Tell your friends I'm having a party.
I will.
I'm on my way there now. I'll be at my place in Kensington Gardens in about half an hour.
Okay, I will text them immediately.
Okay. Sage.
The restaurant was at Kensington Heights. That's what you said last time.
True.
Oh my god.
That's true. That's true. Well, as you're having dinner with your friend Parker, a
I feed
helicopter,
them some food. Oh.
a helicopter flies overhead. Out of game, it's Tatiana's helicopter flying across and landing on her apartment block. And you know, you don't know that right now, but that's that. You know, just connecting dots.
Okay.
Yep.
Anyway.
So you're feeding
here
Parker
you go.
food, you say? Okay.
Yeah. It's too
This is a little strange, you know. It's a little strange being. I'm a grown.
This is why Alexis went.
I know. I know, but
is this some sort of fetish that you have?
no, it's because otherwise people are going to be like, why did you come to this place? You're not going to eat anything.
Yes, all right.
So you're helping me with the illusion.
I am helping you with the illusion.
Thank you.
I admit it. And besides, to be fair, it's not like it's terrible food. It's
Is this
pretty
good?
Damn good food, in fact. There's a lot of it, though. A lot of it.
Oh, yeah, I don't plan on feeding you a lot.
Oh
I'll
my
push around the rest of it.
Goodness me. You could slide some of it into a basket or something and take it to the ladies. Or, I don't know.
Are you okay?
Yes.
Are you
yes.
nervous?
You know what we need is a doggy bag.
I mean, for you to take it home.
You know what I
That's what they're
miss? What I miss cigars. Used to be a time you could smoke cigars, places like this. Not anymore. No smoking, no cigars. It's a damn crying shame. Cigars used to be a thing. A thinking thing. What a thinking man would smoke a cigar, you see. Tobacco stirs the mind and allows you to think more clearly, I feel. Don't you think so?
I mean, I was never really one for cigars. I did smoke a lot, but it was weed. So
this is sort of the opposite of stirring the mind.
yeah, that keeps the mind I guess dull. But I guess it's sort of similar.
Well, I understand it can be very creative. A lot of people find very creative heights with that sort of thing, and so forth. I myself have done some of that, of course.
I think I figured out trajectory. Yeah, I mean, I was in high school at the time, not doing very good at it, but yeah, I think I figured it out.
Your phone beeps, Sage. It's attached.
leave it.
You leave it? You don't
Yeah.
look at it? Nothing.
Yeah.
Don't even look. Okay, cool.
It's rude, I feel.
Very well.
Probably very important. But no,
that's,
I'm not.
That's fine.
I'm not going to answer it.
Okay. Not Alexi. What is your name? Sam. Sam, you are given the phone number of Uther's Childer, Sage.
I don't have a phone.
You don't have a phone?
No.
Mr. Benjamin Smith with an E goes into a room where there is a box of burner cell phones and activates one of them and gives it to you. It's one of those really cheap, shitty ones with white buttons on the front of it, and it's a white phone. Like it has this aesthetic.
Hey, it's moving up in the world.
Right? It's like basically like this kind of color, and it's a bit bigger than that, but it's a phone and it's got buttons on it. Yeah. And he gives that to you and says, well, that's yours if you want it.
Thank you.
Okay.
And I
Is there
message
any-
Sage.
You
Hello.
can message Sage. Sage, you get another message. A second message. Beep,
I
beep,
ignore it
beep, beep.
again, and I continue to listen to Parker.
As
Talk about
the
cigars.
third course is being served at this point, and he's having escargot. Do you like snails? He says, have you had these before? French. Very good.
No, no. Oh,
Yeah, try
I
some.
think
Oh,
you.
go.
No, I
Some
can't.
Just on your tongue. Taste it. Taste it. Go on.
I
Won't hurt you.
it might hurt me. I
Right.
don't want to vomit.
Very well.
Not at some. I don't want to ruin tonight. So I think I won't take the chance, but I will smell it if you allow me.
Of course. Very well. Philippe, what are you doing now, Philippe? While Sage is smelling escargot.
Philippe is reading stuff about the other people. Oh, I know. I've got to go and find. Oh no, I can't find. Blah, blah, blah. No, I'll bring up Alexi
Alexi.
or his retainer.
Alexi, you got a retainer that you want? Well, okay. So yeah, right. Your top retainer tells
The
you.
computer guy, yeah.
Hey.
What's his name?
Just looking it up now.
You have so many retainers.
Andrew Plebson.
Andrew Plebson. Right. So
Andy.
Andy calls you up, Alexi, and he says, I've got a fellow on the phone here that wants to talk to you.
Go on.
His name is Philippe Gratiano. Does that sound familiar?
Yeah.
All right, I'll patch him through to you now.
Cool,
And
thank
he
you.
does. Patches you through. You hear the phone click.
Hello,
Hello?
Philip.
Hello?
Hello.
How do these things work now? Okay. I need a computer expert, and they say you have got computer experts.
You were talking to him just before you put him through to me.
Yeah, but I need a computer expert that I can keep. Is there any recommendation apart
No,
from
you can
the
you
one
can
you
see if
already?
there's anyone hanging out at the internet cafe.
Do you think this retainer of yours can point one out for me?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. I will get him to. I will ask him to do that for me.
Alrighty.
Okay, thank you, Alexi.
Catch you later, man.
Bye.
All right, very good. Okay.
Okay. He looks at this retainer guy. Who would you recommend?
So you go in and visit him then, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay, so you go to the internet cafe.
Yes.
Okay. And you will, you know, you go and you park and all of the business it takes to get in there.
Yeah.
And you get into the cafe. Does the cafe have a name yet, Alexi?
The internet cafe, just lack of creativity.
That is a terrible, terrible name. And I
It's
say
a front.
No. It's a front. It is a front. The internet cafe. It might be gone though. It might already be something that's gone. I mean, if you want, we can call
What
it.
suburbs it's in? Is it
I'll give you an experience point for coming up with a creative name for it.
All right. Crosswire. There we go.
Crosswire. Wow, that's so 90s. Excellent. All right, you get an experience point towards computers if you like.
Thank you.
Unless you want to make
just-
it a general one. You can make it
No,
a
no,
general
computers is all good.
one.
I'm
Okay.
just saying I haven't named it already.
All right, so you get to the Crosswire, Barry, Philippe. Do you want to DM for us, please, Garth, for a minute?
All right. Sweet.
Okay.
Hello.
I'm,
I'm assuming you walk in the door.
I don't fly in. No, I walk in. Yes, like normal. Yes. Hello. Can I speak to a what was his name again? I look at my pad.
Andy.
On my pad. Andy. Can I speak to an Andrew, please?
You're speaking to him.
Oh, nice
what do
to
you want?
meet you. My name is Philippe Gratiano. I am told by your domitor that you will be able to pick me out a excellent computer expert that is not you. Because
I don't know. Like,
I cannot have you because you already got somebody. Who would you recommend?
I don't know. There's that girl over there. She's been in solidly for the last few weeks. You generally don't hang out at a internet cafe without knowing what you're up to.
Okay. And you think she is? Have you compared her to others, perhaps?
I run the internet cafe and do other things. Running the internet cafe is the minimum.
What is her name?
Sarah.
Sarah. Okay. Sarah. Does she have an address? I suppose I could go and ask her myself. I will go and talk to Sarah now.
You should.
Okay. All right.
What?
You're on mute.
I was
There
saying,
you go.
I was saying I could play Sarah unless Charlie wants to play Sarah,
No.
just for fun.
Okay.
No, I don't know shit about
Okay,
computers.
Unless Garth wants to play her.
I do not give a monkey
fine.
Duncan.
You're fine. All right, so you go over to Sarah. All right,
Yeah.
very good. She looks over at you while she's typing, and she kind of pulls a pained-looking expression, and she goes back to typing.
Or
Okay, let's roll your ore. Garth, do you mind rolling Barry's ore for him? Have you got it available?
Charisma performance 7.
probably
Charisma
one
and
success for
performance.
my kind of luck.
Difficulty 7. Well, 1 is all you need, Barry.
I know,
going
but
for
I'd
a
like a
Philippe,
lot
right?
more, like 50,000.
You
Philippe,
could
yeah.
spend a willpower point.
No.
That
Where's
would
that?
give you automatic success.
No need.
No.
What is it? It's
Okay.
manipulation and empathy, right?
Charisma performance
Charisma performance.
and 7.
Difficulty 7. Thank you. Thank you, Charlie, for
So-
memorizing the entire rule set.
just that because
Just-
I use it.
It's just that because I use it.
I can't help any other way really.
2 successes.
Two
Two successes. Okay, so I think that's like two
people.
Two people. Okay, so presently it's you and him.
All right. Here, She's a
Her.
her.
Her. Sorry.
If you would excuse me, may I speak to you?
Looks up at you. Yeah, sure. What is it? Take a seat. Take a seat.
Thank you.
She grabs one of the seats and turns it round. It spins around and she faces it to you.
Thank you very much.
Look, I'm really busy. What is it that you're looking for? Did you know me?
You have been recommended.
Oh, for
You
what?
have been recommended.
By who?
I am in need of a computer whiz, such as yourself.
Look, friend, I don't know what you want, but I'm busy. You should probably buzz off. I'm probably not really what you're
I am
looking for.
prepared to pay you a large sum of money to be my computer whiz person.
Look, what kind of computer whiz are you looking for? There's lots of different types of computers and lots of different people that specialize in different things. But nobody knows everything, so I don't know what it is you're looking for. It might be that you're looking for database administration, and I only know about SQL. I don't know.
If I needed to find out, what would he need her for?
I don't know. What would you need her for? I mean, Philippe, information gathering, hacking, breaking security systems, getting into security systems, passport.
Information gathering,
Yeah.
hacking security systems,
Yeah.
that sort of thing.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, these are all things that you.
Information.
I'll tell you what. There's the other thing that you could use basically is a basic assistant who could help you with communications and things like emails and phone calls and calendarizing things and all of that kind of stuff, like as a basic assistant, who can also communicate with Garth's hacking network.
I explained it all to her.
Okay. She says to you, look, I think I'm a little bit overqualified for that job. My apologies, but I don't think I can take that work.
Even with all?
She seems to be sorry that she can't take it. She likes you, but it's not the job that she does. She's not a personal assistant. And she doesn't want to be someone's personal assistant.
I was actually going to get a personal assistant and keep her with the computers.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I mean, that's another option.
You see,
okay.
I was going to get a personal assistant and put you in charge of my computer needs.
Well, okay. How much money are we talking about, by the way?
What do you... he would have done some homework on what you pay one of these people if they're that good.
Okay. She says, for the sort of work that I'm guessing that you're looking for, at this point it's very generic. I would say I would do it for $1 million, £1 million a year.
Does that sound about right?
If she's really good and really is all of that and a bag of chips, then it could be right. I mean, it's what is it worth to you is the question. I mean,
All right.
you'd be lucky to make £1 million from an art gallery exhibition. Like that's more money than you're making from exhibitions, at least. You do make other money from other things.
Yeah.
You know, sales and things and
Yeah.
books and
Yeah.
shit like that.
And the comics that I do and stuff from that.
Right.
Because they're rarities.
Yeah.
All right. It's a deal.
All right then. Who do I sign up with?
I give her our address and Giorgio's name, and Giorgio has already been informed.
All right.
And would you like a drink?
You ask her that?
Yes.
She says
No
sure.
catch.
She says sure, and she gives you this bottle that she has with her that is a mix of electrolytes and water and health stuff, basically, so that she can go for as long as possible, like 12, 15-hour shifts at a time.
Okay. Okay, when she turns back to her screen,
Yep.
and gets busy with it,
All right.
I'll quickly add a little more to it.
All right. You fill it up. You put a little blood in it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And so she's now 1 point blood bound towards you.
Okay.
All right. Very good. Sage. Dinner wraps up with dessert.
So now that's dessert time. I think
Yeah.
it's about time you tell me your name.
My name.
Mm-hmm.
Lindsay.
Did you say Woozy?
What? No. I didn't say anything.
Oh, okay.
Didn't say anything at all.
Sorry.
Didn't say anything at all. No. He starts
You're
scribbling.
pausing for dramatic
He
effect.
scribbles on the napkin and is looking at that napkin as he's scribbling with his pen. So, what was the question again?
What is your first name?
Oh, first name, right? Yes. No, not very many people know that. Isn't that interesting? I don't often tell people my first name, and it's not
I go
like
to reach
you
for the napkin.
Okay. And you snatch it out of his hand.
No, I just calmly go for it. I'm not a snatching kind of person.
He takes a sigh and then he sits back and he closes his eyes as you slide it across towards yourself, and you can see it upside down. In fact, for dramatic effect, I'm going to do this on screen just to make it slightly.
Can Alexei be listening in? No.
Can Vincent be there now?
Right.
He
All
would
these
know his
people
name.
mitigate themselves into the situation. It's actually upside down and it's blurry.
There you are, you
Am
saw
I
it.
losing my? Is it Lindsay? Is it Lindsay? Could you flip it the other way around?
No.
I flip it up the right way. Oh, it is Lindsay. Oh, it's cute.
What? You think Lindsay Parker is cute?
I love it.
Fine. All these years, and I've never spoken my first name.
You said it just before.
Well, for you, I suppose.
Well, thank you.
Mm.
I'm gonna treasure this forever, and I put the napkin in my pocket.
I see.
I shall name Parker's gun Lindsay from now on.
No,
It is Lindsay,
please.
and I love him.
He taps this piece of hardware that's under his jacket pocket, and he says, "No, Parker's gun stays here."
Nice. Well, how's dessert? You enjoy
Dessert? Yes. I'm quite fond of these soufflés.
that? Ooh, souffle. Okay. I'm going to allow you the pleasure, because you've already given me a secret of yours. I don't really open up to a lot of people, so I'm giving you this one opportunity to ask me whatever you like, and I won't. This will be something that you don't have to fight to find out about me.
I won't have
over.
to fight.
Yeah, because I imagine a lot of people are curious about me, but I'm not going to tell them anything. They don't deserve it.
So, I assume anything I learn from you, I can't just turn around and sell to the press then for 10 million pounds or anything like that.
Wow.
You wouldn't like that, I suppose.
I mean, if you got 10 million pounds from that, I should probably do it. I could do with more money.
I could work as your agent then. We could work together.
Genius.
Genius. Very well. What sort of question would I consider worth asking you? So many questions.
I know.
Do you have any
You have to-
recommendations?
Is that your question?
No. That's not my question.
Well, you almost fell into that.
Goodness me.
I'm not going to recommend you anything, and you don't have to redeem it right now.
All
You
right.
can save it for another day.
Might do that. That's probably a good idea. So what now?
Is that your question? I'm only
Not
joking.
my question.
I just thought it was a very Parker thing to say.
Lindsay Parker.
A Lindsay Parker thing to say. Would you like to go? Okay, this is kind of boring. But I kind of want to go for a stroll.
A stroll.
Yeah, a walk around the Thames or something.
All right, very well. I can point out some interesting sites around the Thames, if you wish.
I mean, they've been building that. I mean, they had built that Ferris wheel.
Oh yes, the new Ferris
Have you
wheel.
ever
That's right. The
Have a look
Eye,
at that. The
The
eye.
Eye.
the London
Yes.
Eye. There's the
Millennium
cucumber
Bridge?
over there. Millennium Bridge. Yes.
No. Yes,
But
let's go.
This bridge here. Do you see this bridge here nearby? He points to this place. If you go down there, do you see where the footpath walks down underneath the bridge? During the Soviet era, many a spy handed documents over under there.
Wow.
MI6.
How do you know this?
Well, I watched.
Because he
television,
was
of course.
one of the spies.
Crazy. That okay. No. Keep telling me these things. I don't know.
And he does. He tells you all these little niche bits of information about working in the security forces during the 70s and 80s.
Crazy. But yeah, we'll walk like arm in arm, like
All right.
linked along
Very
the
good.
waterfront, talking about stuff.
And as you do that, you see some tour boats go past on the Thames, and there's a bunch of tourists yahooing on the front and drinking champagne. They wave at you.
Oh, hello. Just before
Yeah.
we go, of course, I would have taken a photo with Lily, who I promised I would do that with.
All right.
She was like a fangirl that helped hook me up with this table situation.
Right.
So yeah,
I remember now. Yes, thank you.
it's so good.
Done. That will wind up on the internet.
Yeah.
Probably not immediately though, because what are we up to at 1999? We don't even have MySpace yet. There's nothing. There's email.
Probably she might.
It's like there's Hotmail. There's a few other things, but not much. Yeah. All right.
Angel Fire. Wait, no.
Angelfire.
Is that the one?
.com. Yeah. Was it GeoCities?
GeoCities. Yeah.
GeoCities. Yeah. Oh my god.
Crazy. But yeah. So that's what we're going to do for at least an hour.
All right then. Fair enough. Cool. So
And I
Barry,
continue to ignore my phone.
you continue to. Okay, very good.
Yeah.
So you guys go for a walk and do these things. Philippe, anything new?
No, he's moving on to he's watching her and seeing how she does things and what her reaction is to things, and he's keeping an eye on her. And
Okay. Well, I mean, do you introduce her to anyone?
do I introduce her to anyone?
Also,
No.
she says she can't start work properly for 3 days.
Yeah. So we'll let her have her 3 days
Okay.
and let her have a little bit of her life.
Yep.
And then I'll tell her depends how she looks at it, the good news and the bad news.
All right. Fair enough. Okay.
Yeah.
And Garth. So you keep texting Sage, I assume, not
Yep.
getting any answers with that. Okay.
Sorry.
Do you want to do anything else in the meantime?
Just wander around and look at what I'm allowed to.
Okay. Yep. Fair enough. At this point, you don't know anything about Uther's magical background. Okay, his thaumaturgy and all of that stuff is a secret to most people, unless they come across it somehow. He will keep it to himself. Benjamin will offer you a room downstairs if you want to stay inside the house to stay away from Thaddeus.
That would be
and
nice.
There's a bunk bed in a room that looks like a World War II bunker, where maybe a family must have slept here during World War II, during the war when the bombs were dropping. And so there's a couple of bunks and some furniture down there that looks like that's all from the 1930s. Yeah. So you plant yourself there for a while. Benjamin comes downstairs and he says, I believe this phone jack over here works. And he plugs in an old ringer phone for you. He gives you a battery powered torch and plugs in an alarm clock in the wall as well. He said, I thought perhaps you'd like some amenities. Wasn't sure.
Thank you.
If you're looking for Vitae as a gangrel, I'm not sure what you should do. Perhaps talk to Uther. There are animals here if you drink that sort of thing. Forgive me, I am only a retainer, and if I rise above my station, my lord.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
Not too far from here is the city of London. If you're looking for transport, I can call for taxis or vehicles.
I'll be fine staying here. I will try and ring the number you gave me.
Very well.
Maybe she can't read.
Sage is a good, I think, a good place to start. A good friend, even if you can make a friend of her. Hey.
That was a surprise.
Hey. Hey.
What's
Russell,
that?
Very. Very.
Vincent,
Very.
Vincent will say to
Vincent.
to his retainer, Phoenix, have you got his old number?
I'm sure he will give it to you.
Are you sure this is his number?
Out of game, I'm not sure how to play Phoenix because Phoenix was never one of my characters.
Yeah.
So I'm reluctant to jump in there and just role play. But we can give him the number.
Okay, all right. I will ring up. He's still got Benjamin, hasn't he, as far as I know?
You can just call Uther directly. We don't have to do the background call talking.
Okay.
Cut straight to the chase. Benjamin will answer the phone though. Benjamin Smith with an E. Who's this?
Oh, how soon we do forget Benjamin.
Is that Mr. Meyer?
It is Mr. Meyer.
I have not heard your voice for some years, sir. It's been a while.
Is the old man in?
The old man. Oh.
I know he hates being called the old man. Don't tell him I said that, all right?
He might be.
Is he in?
You wish to speak to him, obviously. I'll take the phone to him.
Yeah.
You hear him clambering through the house. Trump, 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 trump. Clump, clump, clump. Welcome, Luke. And finally, the phone, you hear it handed over to someone, and you hear Vincent Meyer.
Hello, you. How you going?
You've finished your mission, I suspect, then.
In Paris. I just thought I'd pop in and see you while I was in the area.
I thought that you had headed to Chicago to go undercover.
Yeah, I'm going back there very soon, but I wanted to see you beforehand. Would that be all right?
Very well.
Are you in the same place?
Yes, there is much going on. But yes, come.
All right. I'll see you then, brother. Brother.
All right. So you do that. You're on your way. Luke, how you doing? How's things? What's up?
Good. Hopefully my microphone's working better now.
Yep, it's working. Yeah.
Okay,
Cool. I guess we better find out what you're up to, Dr. Shipman.
I guess I probably would have gone, God, where would I have gone?
You can have a think about it if you like, and we can come back.
I probably would have gone back to Uther, I'd say.
Okay. Okay, so you've gone back to Uther's. Excellent. So, Dr. Shipman, whilst you've been at Uther's, you've heard a number of clambering noises going on around the house, doors opening and closing. It's raining and miserable outside. And you hear Uther's voice out in the hallway, and then it retreats upstairs, and you hear some stranger's voice in the house. Eventually, there's a knock at your door, Dr. Shipman, and yeah.
Come in.
Benjamin comes in. Good evening, Doctor.
Hello.
I wondered if you would be interested in entertaining a guest.
Sure. Who's the guest?
There is a gangrel. He is not a member of our order. He is a complete stranger at this point. He has wandered in out of the moor in the middle of the night, and my concern is that he is not who he says that he is. So perhaps you can check if you are able to ascertain his the veracity of his claims. Uther has taken him for his word, and whilst Uther knows best, and he does have the facility or faculty to tell, I fear that he has not deigned to attempt to find out anything about this individual.
Okay, yeah, sure. Send him in.
Would you like me to send him in, or would you like to come and meet him in the library, perhaps? Or I can send him in. I'll send him in.
Okay. Oh, I can, if he's in the library, I'd probably prefer to go to the library anyway.
Very well then, of course. Whereabouts are you, Samuel? Are you in the library?
I'll be in my room just waiting.
In your room. Oh, okay. He's not in the library, unfortunately. I can get him to the library, though.
Well, I can go visit him wherever he is.
Very well. Let's go together then. Benjamin shows you to his door. Knocks on your door, Samuel.
Hello.
Excuse me, Samuel, Benjamin here. I have someone with me that you might wish to meet, a fellow resident.
Very well.
I just wondered whether you would like company or not. I'm sure it's not necessary, but it might be nice.
Sure.
This is
Let's
my
go.
dear friend, Dr. Shipman.
I'll reach my hand
Good
out
evening,
and say,
Doctor.
You can just call me John.
John.
What are you up to in here? Are you doing anything?
So who is he looking at? Who's Dr. Shipman? What is Dr. Shipman looking at?
Really subtle, Doc.
I just Sam. That was his name, right, Sam? Yes, Sam.
Subtle
Just
is
be looking straight at him. What does he look like?
And Discord.
Discord. Oh, okay. We have
At
a
one
Or-
moment.
Or hey, you could describe what your character looks like.
I've got blonde, scruffy hair. Got tattoos up my neck, and I look quite rough. A bit overweight. Have a scruffy beard.
And your accent.
I'm Irish, so I have an
One
Irish
second.
accent.
There we go. Oh, well, there she blows. And there he goes.
He went.
He's here 1 second.
He
so
came, he saw, he took off.
stops mid-sentence.
Everyone take 2 to 3 minutes. I'm gonna go and grab a drink actually.
Okay, sounds
Ready?
good.
Just give him a chance to get back in. And
Good to see you guys. Well, while we're here and doing nothing, I could probably do a tarot reading for the session. So we will see how that goes, eh? The tower. Just it'll be fine. Oh, look, he's back. It's all okay,
Working
or
now. No.
Yeah. oh, well, rip. Are you at your mom's place? Is that where you're at? Look, Bookie. Hmm. Okay. Let us see what tonight holds. Behold. Let's just see what happens, eh?
Don't we always?
This is upside down. Wow, that's cool. Wheel of Fortune. Everyone, look at us with our.
We're gonna buy a vow.
Yeah. This card's very interesting.
What does it mean?
I honestly haven't learned a lot about this card in particular, so I can't really say. I would say it's probably got a lot to do with luck or something, but there's a
Thank
lot
you.
of correspondences on here. There's like a sphinx. There's like an angel, demon. There's an eagle. Eagle. What is eagle the cherub of?
Freedom?
Eagle is the cherub.
Wisdom,
Fire?
strength.
No, not. Hold on. No. I know eagle's like the last one. So Earth, maybe? I think it was Earth.
Yeah.
Which is odd. It's an air creature, but in Hermeticism, I'm pretty sure it's Earth, being it's the last one. Let's dive into the correspondences a little, which is fucking weird.
Is my microphone working? Okay, it's good. All right.
Yeah,
It is.
buddy. Look at you all talking and shit.
Yeah, it like dropped out right when I asked what what you looked at, what you look like, and just
Yeah.
nothing.
Oh. Sorry, the eagle is water, which I had forgotten. Why the fuck did I forget this? God, brains, man. Why bother? Why fucking bother with them? Anyway, yeah, the eagle is a cherub of water, and Scorpio, and yeah, so there's that. All right, we'll continue with the rest of it. Oh, wait, it's all of them. So you've got the eagle. Got the eagle there, which is
Yeah.
the water one. There's man here,
Yeah.
which I am gonna have to think on. Derped out. The line. Okay, line is fire. That's for sure. So that must be air, and this must be fire. No, fire. Sorry, earth. So earth, fire, water, and air. Oh fuck. Okay, this is stressful. There's also the Ouroboros here, the snake eating its own tail. Yeah, and other things. There you go. Some random information. I'm gonna put this away now. Yeah, that seems quite fortuitous. To get that, in my opinion. I wonder which one of us is which. Like, surely we are all representing. We're all ripping elements right now. Like, I'm gonna go with air. What do you guys think you are? Okay, Sam, you were definitely Earth, right?
I'm trash. I'm trash. Right
You're the
now.
trash element.
Yeah. It keeps cutting in and out. I don't know
Oh.
what's happening.
Fucking hell, are you okay?
No, I got a shit laptop and I got a shit internet connection. So
Is this because you're at your mom's?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll try my mobile data maybe.
Okay. And what about you? Okay. Yeah. So what do you think Philippe is? Do you think Philippe is like watery? Or do you think he's fiery, feisty, like me in real life? Like the fire. I can't hear you, by the way.
He can be.
Mm-hmm.
He can be, but he
Bishop
can be
is definitely he's definitely fiery.
He's a lion.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely a lion.
Well, definitely a fiery dude then.
Definitely a lion. Oh dear. Oh dear.
What else can we do? Since we have to entertain ourselves, but like only you two are on. Sorry, Sam and Luke are the only two that are actually together. So
Yeah,
that's the what?
I'll try and share my screen if I remember how.
Okay. Showing you person.
Yeah.
You got this.
Oh, there we go. So yeah, there. That is me and my dog.
Can we see your nips?
I think so. Is that illegal?
They see really big buttons.
I think, well, I mean, Uther had his like junk hanging out, so I think the nips are okay.
Well, I've probably got a t-shirt on or something if it's cold, but that was my image that I stole off.
You
The
just
internet.
come in and you've
Yeah.
got you just got a shirt and no pants on.
Yeah.
Uther had a robe.
He probably doesn't have underpants either. It's probably just those dungarees.
You don't really
Well,
need underpants. I mean,
Not as a
although
vampire.
it would still get a little bit, awkward. I imagine, like
I don't know.
Hello.
denim against your nutsack must be kind of rough.
What? Denim on
That's
the nuts.
his description to me is denim on nutsack.
Yeah.
There's one thing worse than denim is zipper.
No.
This whole outfit's just a big zipper.
Oh,
in the middle.
oh. Okay, you cool cats. So what's going on? Okay, so you guys are in the library talking. Sage, what are you doing?
I'm walking around the Thames with Parker
All right.
until we get to somewhere that I
An hour
think is.
goes past. He suggests a little tea house.
Oh, another thing I can't drink.
Well, it has a good view, and he says, and I can tell you who sat here and ate and drank tea. He tells you about how famous politicians, some of whom you've heard of, many of whom you haven't, did things here, there, and everywhere, and he's telling you details about this stuff. So that's
Yeah, we'll go there. Yeah.
another hour goes past doing that. Philippe, what do you do for the next hour?
I think I've chosen my girl.
Okay.
Am I allowed to interview that guy at any time, or do I have to go at a specific time?
Specific time.
Okay. All right. And that wouldn't be.
You haven't been given a time yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But if you want to skip to Vincent visiting Uther,
Okay. All right.
you've got a couple of people already at Uther's.
He'll do what he normally does.
Okay.
Beep the horn at the gate, which
All right.
irritated Uther beyond belief.
Yes. And Benjamin comes and opens the gate. You're on a motorcycle, I'm guessing, as usual.
Driving.
All right. Very good. You drive up, and Benjamin says to you, well, has been a long time, sir. Long time. Your sound is missing.
Oh,
It has
always.
been. It's good to hang on. I'm gonna.
It was back. It was back. There you go.
It's been a long time, Benjamin.
And where have you been? And what have you been doing?
Been all over the place for you know who.
I see. Would you like to come inside, I suppose? You don't want to stand out here in the rain, eh? Let's go inside, eh?
I've just come to tell Uther that I'm an Archon now.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
How interesting.
Yes.
Wow. How interesting. You know, we had another strange guest wandering off the street tonight. Isn't that weird?
Strange guest?
Well, a gangrel came in claiming to be on the run from some local magistrates north of here. Claimed to have gotten involved with some bit of trouble with them, and Uther's taking him in.
Hey, Phoenix tells me that, and I found out from the you-know-who people, that that the master had literally got a child now.
The master has a child.
Your master has
My
got a
master.
child.
Oh, yes. Did you not know?
No, I
You
just
have
found
not-
out just recently.
Ah, well, you should meet Sage then.
Sage,
Yes, that's her name. Yes, Sage Blackwood, I think it was.
I
Name.
never thought he would ever have a child.
Well, there you go.
Now
He's
things
gone and
change,
done it.
don't they?
Things have changed.
She must be a nice person if he chose her.
Right.
On the other
and
hand, hang on, let me think.
so Samuel and Dr. Shipman, you can make perception checks to see whether or not you hear the motorcycle outside and the talking from the library. It is possible, seeing as part of the library is open to the sky and sound echoes at night.
1 success.
One success. You hear the vehicle, but not so much the voices.
Okay, right.
Dr.
I
Shipman,
wonder who that is.
check if you want. You
And
do
my
have
roll
height-
20 stuck.
you have heightened senses too, so I'll take that into
Jesus.
account. And roll 20. What
It's
a
not roll 20's fault. It's this shitty laptop.
It's mine, yeah. It's 100% me.
But it is a dismal program as well, to be fair.
Here we go.
Does the trick.
Does the trick.
Yeah.
Does the trick. Okay, what do we got there?
Oh.
-2 successes. Okay, Dr. Shipman, you're well engrossed in something. I don't know what it is. What are you?
Everyone even saw that before I did. So
Right.
I think I'm entranced by the denim on the denim on denim, maybe.
The denim on denim
Yeah.
of Samuel. Is that what we've got with Samuel? Is that I might have missed some of that?
I think it's
description?
Am I
overalls,
being mentally undressed by the doctor?
I think you are.
maybe.
Mentally unskinned too, possibly. I don't know.
We're
Mind
learning
you,
something.
this is good doctor. This is the good doctor at the moment, I believe. Okay. So Vincent, you get to the house, and Benjamin opens the door. He says, "Well, come in.
He comes in.
I think the guests are in the library. Shall I take you there?"
I guess so. Has
I'm
he still got that bomb here?
Yes.
But I told him years ago to get rid of that thing.
Yes, he won't listen to anyone. Be careful how you talk to him, sir. He's still.
Why? Has he got grumpier in his old age? or
He
what?
has not adapted to the modern world as you have.
Oh, well, he always used to growl at me about adapting to the modern world. Yeah, I get your meaning. I'll take your advice.
You may be of a similar age, sir, but he is of idiosyncratic type.
There you go, using all those complicated words again.
Forgive me. All I'm saying, my lord, is that Uther, unlike you, likes to maintain his noble dignity as a vampire, and you are more human in a sense, and shall we say easy to get along with. I don't say that too loud.
Okay. And I imagine the old one is still here?
That is, yes.
Yes. All right. I really can't wait to see him. Where is he?
Well, he is upstairs and he is engaged with activities presently, but if you want to engage with the guests for a little while, I'm sure he will come out of his rooms when he's done.
All right.
All right. Takes you up to the library where the roof is in fact blown open and there is a bomb sitting on the floor on the level below.
Oh, excellent. Nothing changes in this
Rain
place.
is coming in through there, but Samuel and Dr. Shipman, I don't know if Dr. Shipman, if you can hear us or not. I'm assuming you are kind of plugged in still. And if you are, then you see this fellow come into the room. Vincent, describe yourself.
I am what's his name with a mustache, basically.
What's his name with a mustache?
Famous actor.
Brad
Pitt.
Yeah,
Brad Pitt.
with a mustache.
Brad Pitt with a mustache. There you go.
Yeah.
Wow.
but maybe a little bit older than Brett, you know.
A little bit older than him.
Yeah.
Well, you mean like Brad Pitt now with a moustache?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, very good. So this guy comes in. Samuel, what are you doing when he comes in?
I was talking with the doctor.
Hmm.
I was having questions.
Having questions with the doctor. The
Well,
doctor
he was
seems to
having
be-
questions with me.
Right. Well, the doctor seems to be indisposed presently, so shall we say he's wandered off to talk with Uther, actually.
All right.
So moments before, Uther came out of his study and said, I need to talk to this guy, and pulled the doctor aside. Benjamin's standing to the side, and he's still there. And you can make small talk with him for a while before this new person comes in, Vincent.
Cool. Sounds good.
And Benjamin escorts the new person in. Here he is. And Dr. Shipman is the door opens from Uther's study, from whence you have just been doing some more of your examination experiments. If you know the ones I'm talking about, Dr. Shipman.
I think so, yes.
Right, you've been measuring doses and so forth, and answering a questionnaire that you and Uther have come up with between you to help you research blood versus curse, basically.
Yep.
And as you come out of Uther's office through the sliding door that behind the library, you come out and you find Samuel is still there, but there's a new figure here who Barry has described as an older Brad Pitt type character with is it a handlebar mustache or a straight mustache?
Straight moustache.
Straight mustache, okay. Standing before you. He has a kind of noble bearing about him, I'll say. This individual who's just wandered in. Uther comes out behind you, Dr. Shipman, and closes the door. And he looks across to you, Vincent. I've been expecting you.
How you doing?
Ever casual, Vincent?
Yeah. You know me. That's the way I am. Can I do anything to help?
At present, I'm sure there are many things that you can do to help.
He's
But
walking
I understand that you have other tasks at hand.
He's walking over to him like always, and then he doesn't care about these other guys. He just hugs them, because it's been a long
I'll
time.
sidestep out of the way.
Okay.
He just hugs them because it's been years. It's been years.
Uther stands there like a cold stick.
Yeah, like normal. Yes.
Yeah.
So
He brushes off his robes after you do that.
you never change fashion then.
Are you here to discuss my dress?
Well, actually, I hear a rumor.
I'm not interested in rumors.
Oh, you will be interested in this one. I hear you have a child.
That is not a rumor. That is a fact.
That is a fact. So, is the child around? I mean, she's part of the family. Wow.
Have you come to audit my home?
No, I just come to say hello to the child.
I should like to introduce you to Dr. Shipman, member of our
Reach my hand up.
He turns to you, Dr. Shipman. He says, "This is Vincent Meyer. He is a knight of the Order of Mars.
Nice to meet you.
He is
It's
to
a-
you what an Archon is to a Justica." And
How
that's
long
not-
have
that's
you been a
not-
knight?
That's not what he meant to say. It's not he's not an Archon. What he's saying is that he's an Archon to you, the equivalent of an Archon to you. Not that you are a Justica and that he's your Archon, which is what I kind of said.
How long have I been a knight?
Yeah.
Many centuries. Many centuries, my friend. How
But a
long have
knight
you
to
been
the
a doc-
Order of Mars, Vincent. Not so long.
Oh no,
Let's-
not so long to that. I had to pass tests and do things and
And Vincent, what is the fourth power of the Sphinx?
Pardon? Yes.
Is it not the final question of the last test?
Yes. But should we be spreading it around?
Precisely. The fourth power of the Sphinx is silence.
Okay, so it's a pleasure to meet you, Dr. Shipman. And who, may I ask, is this chap?
This is a fellow gangrel.
Oh, excellent. Nice to meet
Good
you
evening.
as well.
Samuel, you find yourself in the presence of an elder gangrel, Vincent Meyer. As you can see, an affable and amiable chap. You could do no better than to make friends with him.
Shake his hand.
Mr. Meyer,
Yes.
you have accommodation in London whilst you're here.
No, it was pretty much a pop in, see you, and then I'm going to pop out.
I see.
I want to see this child of yours. So.
If you're interested, you could take this Samuel with you to the city. He is looking for a mentor, I believe.
Looking for a mentor.
Yes, and I am currently occupied with mentorship. You see, I have all my positions filled.
Okay. Samuel, do you require a mentor?
I do. I do.
What do you want to learn?
Uther says to you, Vincent, in your head, he says, see if he is a good candidate for Mars.
Already thinking that way.
We will speak more, he says in your head.
Okay. Okay, like, give me 2 days.
He also says in your head, Benjamin will furnish you with the details to find my child. Her name is Sage Blackwood.
All right. All right.
Train her if you can, but she is difficult.
She is difficult. I'm already going to like this girl. Is she as difficult as I was when I was young?
He doesn't have time to discuss the trivialities of these nostalgic feelings.
Which means, yes, she is, and he loves it.
He retreats from your mind instead, and you find the usual emptiness.
All right.
The death cult.
This is difficult.
Oh, difficult.
I can't stick on my. Okay, here we go.
All right.
It's not meant to be.
First question, my new friend. Who are you running from?
Someone up north. I got pulled into a job that I probably should have avoided for a bit of shelter.
So
you say?
out of game, would you give him the details? I mean, because out of game, we haven't actually nailed down all of the detailed
No,
details.
we haven't.
The deep details.
Yep.
I'd
give him like a quick 5-minute go
Okay.
over.
Okay.
There you go.
And my Lord Uther, where will I find your other half?
I have no other half. You
I'm
mean my
talking
child?
about
eh?
your child.
Did I not give you the details?
No.
Oh, I said Benjamin Wood.
Okay. Gentlemen, it's been excellent meeting you, but I've got to meet somebody that annoys him, and that's going to be wonderful. So I'll see you soon, and we'll get right down to you.
And Vincent, do you leave? You head off?
And once I get the information from Benjamin, yes.
Okay, Benjamin gives you the details, and you go. You also he gives you Sage's address too.
Okay.
I head off with him.
Okay. As
Where we're going to go
Benjamin-
see.
Yep.
As Benjamin leaves, as Vincent leaves, anybody that's left in the room hears Ruther say, "Pillock."
Lovely. Thank you, Russell. Thank
You're
you.
welcome. There you go.
All right. He looks for her.
All right. Well, he seeks, but he cannot find, for she is out with Benjamin on a date.
No, Parker.
Oh, sorry,
Lindsay.
Parker. Lindsay Parker.
Yeah.
Lindsay.
Okay. He must have Parker's number though.
You can obtain Parker's number, yeah.
Yeah.
You don't
But
know that she's
dude-
on a date with Parker.
Yeah.
That's the problem, is you don't actually know that she's on a date with Parker.
Oh, nobody's told me yet.
She
Okay,
hasn't, she
I'll
hasn't
go
told
to
anyone.
She hasn't
I'll
told
go-
anyone. Yeah. and
I'll
Parker
go
hasn't
to
told
her
anyone.
Give
home.
him her phone number so he can call her too.
Okay. So, Sage, your list of phone calls and text messages is growing rapidly as,
Yep.
as the minutes go past.
I know.
Parker says to you, you probably should check that. It could be Gehenna.
You're right. Can't Gehenna wait just one night?
What if it's your sire?
It's true. I'm sure it wouldn't be him because he doesn't use a phone.
What if it's Alan?
I'm sure Alan would be fine.
All right.
I left him with movies and I fed him. He
I
is
see.
okay.
All right.
by all I've done everything I needed to. I'm sure it'll be fine. I
go
just want to
to-
enjoy this moment.
Did you leave the window open so we could get
I'll
I
go-
put it down a little.
You sprayed the mister and left him some cabbage.
I'll go to her home.
Okay, Vincent goes to Sage's home. Sage, you're not there, right? Okay, so what does your home look like from the outside?
Looks like a big old brick factory. That's
Brick factory.
what was it? Three stories ish high?
3
Probably
stories high.
taller.
Pointy
The
roof.
what? I don't think so, but actually it probably I think it's a flat roof
Okay.
in what I've created.
Right.
It's sort of big and boxy, very industrial looking because it used to be a factory.
Right.
There's also going to be security,
Right.
so
So Vincent will notice the security as he goes around the perimeter.
I'm knocking on the door.
Oh, you're knocking on the door, Sage. Do you have any ghouls here that are going to answer the door for Vincent?
there's either Lionel or Alan. I don't know if Alan decided to stick around. It's up
Yep.
to him.
Yep. Okay. So you this is the front door, right? He's knocking on the actual front door of the building.
Yeah. I'm not in there to cause anybody any trouble. I just want to see the new member of the family.
Is there like a cage on the front door, like a double door cage thingy, like an airlock thing? I'm kind of imagining.
That'd be kind of weird. It's a really old factory.
Just an old
I don't know
factory.
if
All
I
right.
don't know if I've gotten that far
Haven't gotten that far.
yet, but
All right. So Vincent, you're standing outside. There's a security camera above you. You're at the right address. The number's painted on that.
Hello.
It's number 718, and the door starts slowly wheeling open. It's a huge double factory door on wheels.
Oh,
And it
excellent.
swings, it slides open, and there's this fellow standing in front of you. How now, Vincent? Do you follow football?
Oh, indeed.
The beautiful.
I don't
game?
understand it at all, but I follow it.
Okay.
I know they kick a ball from there to there and it goes in there.
Okay. I'm going to get you to make a perception, and
Good.
let's see
Off you
what
go.
would be.
Mhm.
I will in a moment. Perception, and what do you reckon this is? Is this streetwise, people?
I must have seen it
It
at
should
some
really
point
be
in
a
my life.
pop culture one, but there really isn't.
Right, it should be a pop culture thing, but it's not. That's why I was thinking streetwise might be the next closest thing to that, or performance could work as
I would say it's
universe.
probably a knowledge of some sort
knowledge. Yeah,
because that's what this is. It's referring to what you know,
right.
but what could it be?
Should we just make
I
it
don't know.
make it investigation? We'll just make an investigation check for him. Intelligence and investigation.
So, you came with
hang
me,
on.
didn't you?
This is someone that's not Philip, is right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, I better make the check, hadn't I?
Yep.
Intelligence and investigation. Sorry, didn't think about that.
That's right. I was just like, hold on.
You're looking through the character sheet, going do. Wait a minute.
No, I was just about to roll it with Philip.
Philippe, right.
Philippe, and I was just like, hang on, what's going on here?
Right. Okay, let's see if you recognize this guy in front of you. Oh, 2 1s. No, you've got no idea who you're standing in front of.
Okay.
Which is fair. I mean, you might
Yep.
not watch every game, you know, and the players change and
Right.
stuff, and you might be 20 years since you watched football.
Yeah.
So anyway, he's looking at you. He goes, "Can I help you?"
Hello, old chap. My name is Vincent Meyer. I'm a friend of Lord Uther's.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
and I would like to meet
Yeah,
somebody
yeah.
called Sage.
He closes the door behind him as he steps out onto into the yard. This yard is also behind the barbed wire gates and stuff, so it's also covered by security. So look, thing is, I don't know you, so you have to forgive me. I work for Sage Blackwood, of course. You are at the right place. I don't know if she wants to see you yet, or even who you are. And she's out right now, but she'll probably be back sometime this evening.
We are, she doesn't realize this, but in some ways we are very much closely related. In
Right.
that I'm a gangrel.
We'll just, you can hold it there because I don't really know too much about what you're talking about, except to say that Sage will be back before night is over, and you'll be able to talk to her directly.
Could I stay here and wait? Would that be all right?
Do you have any references, by the way? Do you know anyone who can call me and say, "Hey, I know this guy and he's all right"? You know, anything like that?
Benjamin with an E sent us.
Yes, Benjamin with an E. I have known him for some years.
Can you wait here just a minute? I'll make a phone call. I'll be right
Oh,
back.
yes,
Do
absolutely.
you need anything while I'm in there? You want I suppose you don't want a cup of tea, do you?
No, it's been
All
a
right.
while.
Oh, look, fuck it. Come inside.
Oh, good.
And takes you into a large warehouse area. He says, "Look, just stay in this part here, okay?
That's fine, that's fine.
Don't want to get Sage does not need to know that you came in here without authorization, okay?
Well, I won't tell her. Don't even know who she is.
Calls up Benjamin, walks out of the room, has a conversation, comes back. He says, "All right, I spoke to Benjamin,
Yes.
and he does apparently know you. So that's the good news. Excellent. Well, you can wait here till Sage comes back.
Okay.
No problem. Do you want to watch the football or something?"
Oh, I
Sure,
haven't
why
watched
not?
football in a while. Why not? Yes.
Starts flicking around the channels and say, "Here you go." Chucks you the remote. There's a PlayStation over there. There's the bar over there. This is the bar room, by the way, Sage, that you created. And if you want to watch movies, we could even get the cinema out, but it's a bit of trouble and work.
Oh, no, I don't want to put you to any trouble.
All right. Meanwhile, Dr. Shipman, where are you?
Still at Uther's, I think.
Still at Uther's? Okay. So you're probably going through the next phase of your study, your clinical trials and so forth. Is there anything you want to do outside of that?
No, I think that would be my focus.
That's your focus. Okay. All right. Very good. You do get a couple of messages from your sire on your phone, asking where you are and what you're doing.
I'd probably just message him saying, "I'm at Uther's. Do you need anything?"
He says, "There's another one of them shipments."
Whereabouts is this one?
He says, "I think it's coming in the same way."
Okay. God, I don't know how I would reach anyone about that now that Alexi's gone. I can't even think of what to do. Okay, so I say I'll get back to him if I need anything.
All right. Very good.
Yeah, I need to think about that one.
Okay, I'll leave you to think about that. Who's next? Does anyone who's feeling underplayed right now? Put your hand up if you want to go next. Okay, all right.
Probably.
We kick Sage again.
Go on then. Sage. Go on in, Sage.
Oh, okay. Right. Do you mind if I check my phone?
Do I mind? No, of course not. It's business. It has to be done sometimes.
Okay. Get my phone.
He says, I checked mine in the bathroom before.
What?
Don't be offended. But then I had to go to the bathroom and you don't.
It's true. It's true. It's actually fine. It's fine. Yeah, I'll check it. Everyone has been texting me.
All right, so you get this full lot of
Right.
messages and emails and texts and shit. Yeah. Right, so you get the general gist of it. Uther is after you because Sam is here and he wants to introduce you. Benjamin's trying to get hold of you because Sam and Vincent are here and they want to get hold of you. Vincent wants to get hold of you separately. Who else is trying to get hold of you? And
What's
Electra
happening?
has left you a message because she wants you to go to a special ceremony in order to be nominated properly for your British Music Award. And you might have to write a speech just in case. Yes. So that's the gist of your emails and messages. A few other bits and
Pocket.
pieces.
Do you want to come to an award ceremony with me?
Well, perhaps.
Oh,
Perhaps. My concern is not that I want to go. Of course, I would like to go with you to such a thing, but more to the point, the problem might be that I might be recognized or otherwise some sort of, I don't know. I have my concerns about the masquerade and being a retainer. I've been alive for a little while now.
how long have you been alive for?
Oh,
Like, Bishop keeps mentioning the Vietnam War.
yes. Well,
How old are you, Parker? How old are you, Lindsay? How old is Lindsay?
I'm probably 65 by now.
That's not too old. Actually, I am probably 34. It's weird.
Well, you
Look at
don't
you.
look a day past 18. There you go.
And you don't. How old were you when you?
30 something.
Oh. Well, you don't look at. I actually haven't been 30, so I don't know what a 30-year-old looks like. But you look very handsome.
Well, thank you very much. I do appreciate that.
We should probably get in touch with all these people. Look at how many texts and
Yes.
phone calls I got. It's a lot.
It's almost as if we're wanted or needed. I have a few myself I should probably attend to, but he turns to you and he says, is this going to be a romantic thing? Oops, there goes the doctor.
Yep. Well, I hope so. What do you think?
He kisses you and he turns around
Aw.
and then he leaves.
Oh,
We'll talk again soon.
If he looked at her phone, he'll know the name. He'll know the name Vincent.
Right. He's not looking at her phone.
I don't want you to go, Lindsay.
I have things I must attend to.
I know.
And looks like you do too.
I do. All right. Well, I had a wonderful night, and
As
I
did
look forward to the next time.
As do I. When will that be? Perhaps best discussed soon.
Is that the question? I'm just kidding. Think on the question though,
Very
and
well.
make it impactful, because it won't happen again.
I see. Very well then. I shall consider it. Good night, Sage.
Good night.
He kisses you again and says goodbye. And he goes.
Do you think Bishop would be okay with this? Just before you go too far.
He stops for a moment and he says, would you like me to ask him?
No. I think it'd be funny just to let him figure it out.
Better to ask for forgiveness than request permission.
Exactly.
At least in this case, I feel.
Hmm. Right.
Good night, Sage.
Good night.
And he goes, all right.
Now, how do I get back home? I'll make a phone call to whoever contacted me first.
Whoever contacted you first.
Hmm.
All right. Well, where did that start?
Because I'll go through the list.
Well, okay.
I was up the top.
Yeah, I think probably Sam.
A
Stranger.
cool random person. Actually, it seems like I should put the people I know first. I'm sorry, but it's how I would think. Like, make sure that the people I know aren't wanting me.
Right.
Um,
So you call who first?
Who's the person that contacted me?
Benjamin has called you.
Okay, I'll contact Benjamin then.
All right.
Benjamin Smith with an E.
Benjamin answers the phone. Benjamin speaking. How can I help?
Hello, it's Sage.
Sage.
Hi.
Well, the lady of the hour. There's quite a few people looking for you, I understand.
I can see that. I'm sorry, I was busy.
You're busy, I see.
Hmm.
Well, I'm glad you're not busy anymore. Perhaps you can take some of the pressure off me.
I can try.
Excellent. Well, you see, there is a gangrel named Samuel who Uther has befriended, who has arrived in the city and is in need of friends and mentors. Uther has given him your number and hopes that you might introduce him to the city and look after him.
You know
If
what?
that's
I've
possible.
been feeling kind of peckish. I would love to make a new friend.
I suspect
I'm not going to
there
eat
is-
him. I'm just going to take him out for dancing.
Sage.
Right.
I'm sure there is an ulterior motive to all of this, that it may be that it's got to do with business of the order.
Right. So I'm sorry. What?
Well,
Oh,
you see,
in
this
order to.
individual might be useful to, you know what I'm saying.
Right. Yeah.
So
I
therefore,
understand.
yes, exactly. But
Okay,
at this point, we do
business.
not trust the individual. They have not been vetted. This is the beginning of that process. If you would begin that vetting process, that would be interesting.
I can do that.
All right.
And I have his number.
Yes, he should have called you. You may already have his number, but I'll give you his number again. Here it is. Da-da-da-da.
Right.
Um,
Okay.
Further to that, another individual is looking for you now, a fellow by the name of Vincent Meyer. Now, Vincent Meyer is another member of our special society, so I bid that you treat him with some respect. He is an elder of Clan Gangrel, not unlike or not unakin to Uther,
Oh, okay.
shall we say.
Does
They
he-
have a
wait,
very
does he-
different paths, shall we say.
I just want to know if I can hug him.
I'm sure, well, I'll
'Cause,
let
like,
you decide for yourself. Mr.
Probably
Meyer
not.
is
All the old people are like this.
well, you have his number. Here
Okay.
it is. He gives you the number.
Right.
Write that
Thank
down.
you.
Yes, and I've given him your number too, so do expect a call. You may have already received one.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for catching me up.
You're welcome. Anything else I can do to help? No, very well. You have a great night. Click.
You too. No. I didn't think he was that rude. But there we are. All right.
There we are.
I will call up Samuel.
Samuel, your phone rings.
Hello.
Hello. This is Sage Blackwood. How do you do?
Oh, hello. Good. Uther told me to get in contact with you.
Oh, okay. Well, if you want to meet me, I'm going to head to Incognito.
Where's that?
Blah.
I'm with Vincent. We'll find our way there. Like, he has a map or something.
Okay.
Alright.
I'm not going to tell you what I look like. I'm just going to hang around and we'll see if you can find me.
Okay,
See you soon. Goodbye. And I hang out.
you weirdo.
I was still on the phone when I just said that.
Actually, what was that I made him roll? An investigation check. Sam, can you make an investigation check, please? Intelligence and investigation.
One success.
You vaguely remember seeing some posters for an artist named Sage Blackwood, or just Sage. And it comes to mind when you speak to her on the phone.
All right, cool. I tell Vincent we're got to go to a place called Incognito.
All right, Vincent.
Oh, really? Ah. Yes, excellent. Where's that?
I have no idea.
Ah,
I figured you would. I'm new to the city.
I've got a road map on my bike. Hang on, I've got to go and get it.
Okay, so you guys figure out where it is.
Nothing like road maps. It'll never get any better than road maps, you know. All right, you ready?
Right, let's go.
Batman transitions.
So what's she look like then?
So you're standing in the queue at Club Incognito on the waterfront of the Thames, across from Parliament House.
Yes.
I try and remember what the Sage person looks like off the poster and see if I can track her down.
Okay. You're looking around. Sage, are you there?
Yes, I'll be in the center dancing.
Okay. So when you eventually get into the club, which takes a while because none of you have got special access or privileges here presently. So it takes the better part of an hour to get into the club. And when you do, the place is pretty rocking. They're playing some German industrial goth punk music right now. And there's, people pumping and dancing and jumping around. Lots of PVC and latex and lights and smoke and the smell of blood, sweat and sex and drugs. You can see the drugs being handed around, in fact, almost blatantly in this place. And the security looks high. Sage, Sage is in the middle of the room dancing. Have you awed the entire crowd yet, Sage?
Probably. Should I roll?
Roll your awe.
Yeah.
How absolutely enthralled the entire classroom is with you.
You're talking her up. She only got one, so just one person.
Oh, just
Crazy.
one person. Okay, so all right.
That's okay. This might actually be good because I was trying to. Oh, he's not there. I was trying to remain sort of incognito. It's getting a bit hard being a celebrity now. So, but yeah.
Okay, so you're dancing with one person. Is it
Yeah.
a guy or a girl or neither nor?
Okay.
Non-binary.
Hold on. Okay, sweet. It's a dude.
It's a dude. Okay,
Yeah.
so there's this dude.
Oh, is it? Is it Fergus? God, I
It's
hope it's
not
Fergus.
Fergus.
Oh, damn it.
It's most certainly not Fergus.
Just some random Hume.
Yeah, some random blood bag.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, he's high as fuck though.
Excellent. He's gonna be my meal.
Right. But he can dance and he's flexible as hell.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So you're watching this dancing and you're dancing with this guy and these guys come in. Vincent, you're looking around. I think because you only got one success, Sage, you're not the center of the room.
No, I'm okay with that. It makes it interesting for the others to find me.
Right. So there's dancers in cages wearing full PVC latex costumes with spikes sticking out of them and all sorts of funky stuff. Yeah, where do you guys look? What do? You come in through the main doors?
I'm going to the bar and I'm going to ask for the proprietor of the building, please?
Makes sense. I follow him.
You ask for the proprietor. Lady leans forward and she goes, she looks at you, and after a moment, you almost see her read your aura.
Mhm.
And then she flicks a switch underneath the bar. You think that's what she's done. She's reached under the bar and something's happened. And she looks up at you and she says, I think the proprietor will find you shortly, sir.
Ah, that's good. Thank you very, very much.
I look around.
Okay.
Nervously a bit.
Well, there's lots of things going on.
May I
all right.
have your special, please?
She looks at you and nods. She goes, that'll be £300.
Thank you.
All right.
What now?
She gives you a glass of blood for £300.
Thank you.
It's
just
A
wait.
type positive. Okay. So while you're waiting there, Sage, you're dancing. Can you make a perception check, please, Sage?
Right. Perception alertness. 5.
Fucking hell. 5 successes. Okay, so well, first of all, you see Tatiana coming down the stairs, walking across the gantry above you, and then down the stairs around the edge of the room, through the center towards the bar, where she speaks to Silver. Silver points her in the direction of these two gentlemen, and she walks in their direction while you're dancing. She goes over and sits down at the table. And back to you guys. Hi, I'm Tatiana.
Ah, Lady Tatiana, it's wonderful to meet you.
Yeah, okay, get to the point.
I am Archon Meyer.
She looks over at you. Archon Meyer.
Yes, these are
Forgive me, please. Would you like to speak in my office?
Oh, it's of no import. I wondered if you could help me.
It's just very loud out here, and we don't want to break any masquerades.
Of course. Yes, let us go to your office.
She starts going up the stairs back the way she came, and you guys follow her. Sage, you see this.
I will follow, but at a distance.
Okay.
Yeah. I will wait till they've like gone upstairs before I try and sneak up on them.
All right. Well, you can get as far as the door that goes into the back of the building.
Yeah.
And that's on the gantry way that leads out of the club and into the back. But that door is locked, but there's a security camera right there.
I think I'll just wait on the outside in the VIP area until they're done.
Okay, very good. Okay, so you guys go into Tatiana's office, and she says, okay, so how can I help you, gentlemen?
I'm sorry to bother you. I know you have other things that you should be doing, but I'm in search of one known as Sage.
Oh, she's downstairs.
She has done no wrong. I've never met her before. She is a kind of relative.
Okay, well, she's here. I'll wait a minute. I'll get her for you. And she says, picks up a headset. She turns it on. She says, Silver, can you get Sage Blackwood up here, please? What? Oh, fuck. Okay. And Sage, the door where you are, you hear it go clunk as it unlocks automatically, and you see the door open, pops out from the wall.
It would be weird to just go in.
Can you make a perception check?
Okay. Just one.
You see a
Rinse
little
away
red.
with
You see a little red laser dot on the door, zipping around on the door, and it flicks onto your face.
God, I hope it's not Swain again. Seriously.
Can you make another perception check, please?
Okay. Just one.
Okay, you see Silver downstairs pointing the laser at you and at the door.
Okay. I'll get up and go. So lazy. She could have just come upstairs. Oh.
Okay, you go through, and next to that door inside, there's a long corridor. In the distance, you can hear sounds like training or fighting. You're not sure. And in the short distance is Tatiana's office, and you've been in there several times, so you get to that door. And as you get to the door, Tatiana opens the door. She's got a phone in one hand, and she's talking to you. She's talking on the phone as she opens the door. She looks over. Come in. No, we don't have any of that. No. Okay, forget about it. And she hangs up. Now get in here.
I am.
Sage Blackwood, this is Vincent Meyer and Sam somebody or another. I don't know.
Sam Scam.
Hi, Sam
Is that it?
Scam.
Thank you very much, Lady Tatiana.
Why are
So
the
you
two
are
of
the
you together?
sage.
I am Sage, not the Sage. I guess I am the Sage.
So I'm like here to
From the posters anyway.
reunite your family reunite thing, whatever the fuck. Do you need anything else from me here? Do I need to stay?
No, thank you, my
Is this
lady.
going to be a beautiful moment? Do I need to record this?
No, my lady, you may depart if you wish. And
Well, seeing as this is my office and you guys have met now, why don't you guys depart?
good idea.
I start walking out.
Would you join us, please?
Sure, I'll escort you to the door. How about that? Would you like to
Thank
go to the
you.
back door or the front door?
I'm sure the Archon's office will be very appreciative.
I can take you to a spare room if you would just like some private time to talk.
Yes, please.
Of course. She nods. She takes you down the hallway a little further and opens another door, and there is indeed a quiet office with a single desk and a security camera and a lockable door like a prison cell.
Tatiana,
Thank you.
do you use this to, for the bondage moments?
What?
I mean, it's you, Tatiana. Like,
She goes, this is just my facility for dealing with and containing certain kinds of individuals that need to be debriefed.
debriefed, huh? If you know what I mean.
Debriefed.
Anyway, thank you, Tatiana.
Okay. She
Take a
shuts
seat.
the door with you guys in there. Where's Sam at this point? Is Sam with them?
I'll follow them down. Yep.
Yeah.
Tatiana says to you, Vincent, is this guy going in with you?
Oh, yes. I do believe he has some business with.
Sure. Okay. Well, when you want to get out, wave at the camera and Silver will buzz you out.
Thank you very much.
You hear the door lock behind you. Boom. And the air pressure in the room changes and you can hear how quiet it is now here. Dead silence.
Well, Sam, I do believe you two have business.
How
Hi.
about I start? So I'm Sage. There we go. So who are you?
My name's Sam. Who's said you can show me around?
Oh yeah. I thought this would be a really fun place to start our journey as being friends.
Can you make a perception check, everybody, please? I'll roll for
Six.
you,
For
Vincent.
me.
Sam rolls 3.
3. So just as she says, she thought this would be a nice place to start. I thought I'd mention that the room smells like blood, semen.
I can smell all of it. I knew it, Tatiana.
A nice place, eh?
Yeah.
So her. Anyway, so Samuel, right? Sam?
Yes, that's right.
Right. Okay, and you sir? Who are you?
I am your Uncle Vincent.
My uncle.
I have known Lord Uther for more years than I can count. So you might as well say I'm your Uncle Vincent.
Okay.
So with that, he walks over to her, picks her up and hugs her.
Could you have waited for this a little bit for me to get my hands out?
So
right.
do tell me, is he as stuffy as he always was, or is he changing? Are you modernizing him?
I like him the way he is.
Yes,
He's
so
perfect.
do I. So do I, but it's always fun to make him think that you don't sometimes. We've done all sorts of things together. And he says you need training
I need training.
in the ways of the gangrel.
Yeah, I do.
And
Who
you
doesn't?
too, apparently.
I'm very much the opposite of what a gangrel should be. I make a job. I make my money from singing songs and being pretty, which is very Toyodo-esque. And I can do what
Can
Uther
sing
can do, which
songs.
is very
I just
I
don't make
make-
any money at it.
What do
maybe
you
one
do?
day, huh?
Sam, what do you do?
I travel around and sing songs, tell tales, and then move along again.
Okay. And then, how long have you been doing this?
Most of my life, but I've been like you for about 4 years now.
Uh-huh. Okay. What adventures have you had?
Well, the one that got me here was got talked into raiding a zoo and letting a whole lot of the animals out.
Oh my god.
The
Who does that?
Greenpeace activists that turned out to be anarchs.
Not to
Build a
mention that it was
nest.
a worldwide activity.
Chester
that-
Zoo.
Did you agree with this when you did it?
Well, the animals shouldn't be caged, but yeah, apparently it was someone's personal zoo or something, and they're very pissed off about it.
Okay, right.
Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Anyway, so I have an uncle,
Yes.
and
Well, you know what I mean. Not
Oh.
literally your uncle, but we're in the same line, pretty much.
I get it.
Yeah.
I treat Uther like my father. Just don't tell him that, because I didn't have one growing up. I sometimes call him dad behind his back.
Yes. What has he ever heard you say that?
Oh yes, he has.
Oh,
Yes,
and
he
what
did.
What was the reaction? What was the reaction?
He slammed the door on me. He was quite grumpy, but
Oh, don't worry. Grumpy is his normal state of mind.
oh, it's all right. I know what I can get away with.
Oh, well, he must like you an awful lot.
I think he has to now.
Well, he does really, pretty much.
Yeah.
And you, young chap, what do you want to do with yourself?
Pretty much stay out of trouble and yeah, willing to work to stay around. And
What talents do you have? Everybody has talents. I understand Sage has a lot of them.
I'm good at talking.
It's always good. Always good. Not with Uther, but always good. Yes.
I'm good with animals.
Yes.
And,
Excellent.
been very good at surviving up until now.
Have you got wolf claws?
I do.
And your eyes, of course.
Yes.
Anything beyond that?
Yes, I can also earthmouth. That's how I've managed to survive all these years, running from place to place.
What about you, princess of my life?
You don't have to call me princess. I can't earth meld. I can't do it. But I don't really need to at the moment. It would be handy eventually, but it's also kind of gross in the earth.
Yeah, you definitely don't look like you need to.
Yeah, it's all, earthy.
The thing is, do you want to earth melt?
I think right now I currently want to focus on well, I don't know if I could say this. Do you know about what Uther knows? Like, you know, his skills and all that?
I know many things about Uther.
Good.
Many things.
Do you know about the things that he knows that we shouldn't know? I'm trying to hint at, does he know about thaumaturgy?
I know of thaumaturgy. I know that Uther practices it.
I kind
My
of want
ears
to.
prick up.
I want to continue with that.
But it is also good to learn the small things. Earthmeld would help you in so many ways.
Yeah, probably, but I really want to focus.
Tell me, has he given you a kitten yet?
Yep. Yeah, he has.
Talking to
Is this
animals.
a regular thing? Does he give out cats willy-nilly? Or is it just me?
No, he does not. He does not. But he will be watching you.
I'm more of a bird person. It's weird.
Well, why did you not ask him for a bird?
Because he didn't ask. He just gave me a cat. I'm not a cat person.
Let's go and get a bird, shall we?
No. It's fine. I can get my own bird. This is random. You've known me for 2 seconds. You can't just give me a bird.
I do have a dog
I'm
somewhere,
an
but,
Archon. I can give you anything I like.
Dog somewhere.
but yeah, that wolf might have got it. Hopefully it didn't.
Have you any questions for me?
Yeah, what's this Archon you keep going on about?
Archons are like policemen for vampires.
Look at him a bit nervously.
No, I'm not after you. You're a small fish. I look for the big fish. Anything else?
Yes.
Well,
Do you know about Uther's friends? I don't really know what to say about that. Well,
Yes, I know about the order of things.
right. Okay.
Yeah.
I
Does
suspect
he
that
know about the order of things?
at this point, the order may have given you guys all necklaces that you can identify one another with, also,
Cute.
which is quite handy.
And I'm not helping because I got it under my shirt. Yeah.
Right. And this necklace has a bead in it that if you break has you know what inside of it.
cyanide.
This necklace is right, it's not cyanide, opposite to cyanide. But that being said, if you were to lose it, you might as well drink cyanide.
Okay.
I see.
Yes. Right.
And
Yeah.
do you all accessorize like this? But
What's
looking
that?
at Sam. Okay. Oh, right.
Sam,
Have a
Sam
look.
doesn't know what you're talking about.
Yes. That is all known to me.
What is that?
What is what?
Necklace.
It's a necklace. One day, you never know, you may inherit one. If you wish to, that is.
So maybe I
So
get my
it's totally not
mysteriousness from you.
important, but anyway.
Right.
So, no more questions?
I probably have a bazillion questions. I am trying to process all this.
Okay.
Well,
I'm only here for like a night.
Oh, okay. Well,
Tomorrow night, that is. Then I must go.
okay. Well, it's been nice to meet you both.
So
what are we going to do now?
I don't know. We should go back to that Uther's place. I'd like to see if I can find my dog.
Okay. Do you
he's
have a
probably
ride?
been eaten by now. He's probably been eaten, served up as breakfast.
He's pretty clever.
I hope so.
What's your dog's name?
Roll.
What is it?
Roll.
Roll.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll
Russell,
the dog.
I
yes.
just had to play me for a second.
Okay. Who's me?
Vincent rings up Phoenix
I see.
and says, Phoenix, come and pick me up. Yes, my lord, I'll do that right now. Where are you? I'm at a thing called, what's this place called again?
Incognito.
Incognito. If you could pick me up. Yes, my lord.
All right.
I'm gonna send a text to Parker being like, so I met 2 new gentlemen and this is so strange. Yeah.
He responds, should I be jealous?
No. No, sad face.
No, sad face.
Sam.
Well, how
What's
does
up?
Vincent look?
How does Vincent look?
I don't actually know if we've actually.
Vincent, well, how
See
many
what he
dots?
looks
He's got
like.
like 3 dots in appearance, if I recall.
What's Parker?
About the same, 3 dots in appearance. Yeah. Parker's fairly nondescript, but not ugly, but not like he's not Brad Pitt.
It's fine. I don't want Brad Pitt.
Um,
Or Jason Momoa for that matter.
Sam. Sam,
Hello.
do you want to ride
Vincent.
my bike? Can you ride a bike?
I can ride a push bike.
I can ride a bike.
Would you two like to double up and we'll all go back to once my car gets here?
Yes.
Sure.
Okay.
I really want to ride it. Is it impressive?
What kind of bike is it, Barry?
Does it go fast?
It's in Harley Davidson.
Harley Davidson. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
An original Harley Davidson.
Okay. Cool.
Because
All right, so
remember,
you-
he makes his money from antiques, and Phoenix is involved in finance and stuff.
that's right.
Yeah.
Harley Davidsons are not that terribly expensive by all, I mean, they are to me. I can't afford $50,000 for a Harley Davidson, but it's not a house. They're not as expensive as like Aston Martins, for example.
I think it's the name that means more than anything else.
For sure.
Yeah.
All right. So you got your Harley, and these people are on your Harley now. They're driving. Where are they driving? Uther's place.
Yep,
Yeah.
I'm driving. I'm gonna beat him.
Okay.
I'm hanging on.
Dixon
I'm
drive check,
riding
please.
recklessly. Let's go.
Oh my goodness. Oh my god.
Dicks and
Don't
drive.
crash
I
your
boost my
uncle's
strength
bike.
to hold on more. No.
Dixon drive.
I'll be okay. It's
Phoenix,
reckless,
do you think it
so
was wise to let
and it's cars, so
Sage ride the bike?
5.
Not
Five
really.
successes.
My difficulty is 3, so.
Wow. Okay. Well, you drive recklessly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Do you make any effort to not attract attention?
Yes. I'm gonna go through path like little ways in the city that aren't gonna be frequented by people
Right. So
all that much.
alleyways and one-way streets
Yeah.
and things like that. Okay.
Yeah.
You could just about be a taxi driver. All right.
That
And
could
you
be my
get
profession.
all right. You
I
get
could
to
go into being a
Uther's
taxi.
house. In quick time, rapid transit speeds.
I open the gate.
Right.
Yeah, and then zoom on up
Zoom on up to the house. Very well.
and skid to a stop. Yeah, and then take off the helmet all sexy like.
Right, and Sam's on the back, terrified.
Whoa! No, that was cool. No, that was awesome. What's
Sam's wiping
whoa.
the shit out of his pants.
you surprised me?
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you guys get off the bike and head inside.
Mhm.
All right, Benjamin is there. Well, you're back again. Goodness, that didn't take too long, did it?
No.
And you've turned up in the car then, Vincent, I
Yeah,
Should we
yeah,
beat them?
Yeah.
Oh,
We
did you
beat
beat
Of course
them?
we beat them.
Right, so that was a motorcycle rolling 5 successes versus Vincent's in a car.
Does he even know they're racing? That would help.
And they're not really racing, so yeah.
No, Vincent has no clue that
Vincent's probably an
his niece
elder,
wants to race.
and
Yep.
he's going to take himself. He's going to take driving seriously because Vincent doesn't do this sort of thing.
No,
Races with
No.
children.
not at all. Not at all.
All right. Well, in any case, you didn't get 5 successes, but you still got 4 successes. So not long after they're getting off their bike, they're taking off their helmets and discussing the fact that they think they've beaten you. When you come cruising up the driveway in
Told
your
you. High five.
So we had beaten them then.
yeah, you did beat them, yeah. And Phoenix brings the car to a stop, and Vincent, you get out. Is it the Bentley?
Yeah,
All right.
Bentley.
Phoenix, what do you tell him? What do you tell Phoenix to do with the car?
You may go back to the inn.
All right,
Remember, he has a pub here.
okay.
He owns a pub here.
They leave.
Hmm.
Very well.
Okay.
Well, I'm glad everyone made it back on time and is well to come inside.
Go
I'm not
inside.
sure where our friend, the doctor, seems to have disappeared, but I can't explain that.
I'm going.
He's
to
a Malkavian.
Happens from time to time, doesn't it? What?
Happens because he has obfuscate. I'm being cheeky. I'm sorry. I have a bad influence in my life now.
You have a bad influence in your life?
Yeah, when
Yeah.
it comes to cheekiness.
Ah, I see. And who might that be, I wonder?
I'm going to.
I'm not gonna tell
I'm
you.
going to stay the night here.
Okay.
Vincent will stay the night here because he really, he wants to be with Uther, around Uther. He knows
Right.
what Uther's like, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Let's go see Dad. I say that with a serious face.
Who do you say that to?
I say that to everyone.
Everyone.
Yeah.
And Vincent snickers. I didn't hear that.
Yeah, we'll go upstairs because he's probably in the library or in his like private sanctum.
Right.
Uther.
It's very quiet up there. You can hear the wind through the roof from outside.
Benjamin, where's Uther?
I don't know. Might be in the study. I
Okay,
shouldn't go in if he's busy, though.
that's true.
He could be up to something important. Perhaps we should wait for him.
Yep, that's fine. That's fine.
We could go down to the kitchen if anyone's interested. I suppose none of you eat. No, never mind.
But I would
suppose-
try
I
and
should have
whistle for
brought.
my dog.
You should have brought Alan. He
Where is
loves
he?
eating.
You have a dog, do you?
Well, I did. He was with me when I came on the property.
Ah, yes.
He took off.
He took off. I see.
We-
I'll see
so
what we can do. I'll have a look for him during the day, if that's all right.
No worries.
Sage, were you going to say something?
So say, should we have a look for him? But yeah, I think you're right. During the day is probably the best.
It's a bit
Sure.
wet out right now, and I'm not sure we'll be doing ourselves any favors. Besides, we don't want to run into Thaddeus.
What
He'll
about
get
blue-
hungry soon enough. And
What about Blue Ica?
No, we can't waste it.
Okay. But it's an idea if we
Sage, forgive me.
Okay.
but, the economy scale does not add up.
Okay, so it's expensive? Oh.
Essentially, yes.
It's really hard to find.
Expensive, difficult to make, difficult to find.
Okay, I'll remember that.
Requiring components that let's just say, are dubious, to say the least.
Do you want me to make you a tea, Benjamin?
I most certainly would love that, Sage. That was an excellent idea.
All right, I'll go make him a tea.
He sits down in his armchair in the kitchen. Just
You
put the
are a
kettle
curious
on.
lot.
The kettle on, won't you?
Well,
Right.
Click.
So
Or
you
is it one of
make-
those like ones that go on top of the
oh, like
element?
the gas stove, right?
Yeah,
Right. That might be more the case. A gas.
but it's also
kettle.
really dangerous for me.
And loud when it goes. Yeah, it is dangerous for you. That's true.
So
He says to you, you might be better off
Oh.
using the one over there. There's
Oh.
an instant kettle.
good idea. Good idea. Thank you.
It's a bit raggedy, the instant kettle. The wire's a bit frayed, but it goes.
Right. Okay.
And it doesn't cause an electrical fire, remarkably.
That's good. I am a daredevil though.
All right.
No, that's fine. I have to make a roll. It's fine. Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
so it's really cool to meet you guys. What's the plan here? So Vincent, you're here for the night, and Sam, you're here.
I'm going to lay
Indefinitely?
low for a bit.
Oh, right. Okay. And how's that going? You went to incognito.
Oh, yeah, as the name would suggest. Where it was all very subtle.
well, no. Well, no, not really at all, really.
No, but any further than that, I hadn't made any plans yet.
Ah, okay. Also hanging out with me. I'm
Yeah.
a celebrity.
Yeah, Uther said you would show me things.
Yeah, well, yeah, I can show you around, and that'll be fun. We could do lots of things.
What do
but
you do, Sage?
I'm a singer.
Oh,
vocalist.
excellent.
Oh,
Excellent.
I
Yeah,
play an
so-
instrument.
Oh, I'd love to hear that. But yeah, the thing is, if you want to remain on the down low, it might be hard with my celebrity career, but we can try.
I think it'll be okay as long as I don't appear in any music videos or anything like that.
But it occurs to me that there are things that Sage knows that you don't know, and there are things that you don't know that Sage knows. Why don't you teach each other?
Because I'm a mystery.
Oh, I
Oh
truly,
no, I am. I currently.
I truly believe that. Obviously, a mystery. Yes.
My head is not in it right now to learn something new, which is my way of saying I don't have the experience. So
Right.
I can teach you something as long as I'm allowed to. I mean, I have to ask Uther.
Well, that would be cool.
You are pretty much aware that you would be allowed to teach anything that was gangrel.
Oh, right. So I can't. I can't teach you anything. I'm sorry. I am the worst gangrel in the world.
You're literally
I
not
can perhaps
authorized.
teach you stuff.
Yeah.
I can't teach you anything.
I've had to learn how to use it to survive.
Vincent, I don't
Sorry.
know if Vincent is interested in teaching him anything.
What would you like to learn?
I have no idea at this current time.
Okay. You have wood claws. You know
I
how
do.
to use them,
Yep, and I can see in the dark,
and you can
and
see
I
in
can
the
sleep
dark.
in the earth.
Well, that's an excellent start. We all know there's one member of the team that doesn't know how to sleep in the ground yet,
But
but she will. I'm sure she will at some stage.
I can somewhat talk to
It's
animals
just
as
so
well.
gross in the earth. The
Are you a-
earthworms in the mud when it's muddy and like when it's raining and like I don't know.
Excuse me.
Can I
excuse
sleep
me.
in something else? Like
Are you afraid of small enclosed spaces, perhaps?
no, it's more. It's not really hygienic.
That's fine. I've been doing it for a while now, and yeah, look at me. I'm perfectly fine.
Perfect.
And
I don't know you. I don't know if you're fine or not.
Well, I'm
We're
cool,
learning.
but sleeping in the ground doesn't do that.
All right, let's
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 take
do-
it slowly, eh? Maybe I'll learn that eventually after I learn to talk to the cat.
Where
I'd
is
say
your
hi to the
cat?
cat.
The cat's not here.
Are you feeding your cat?
Of course I'm feeding the cat.
Oh, good. Oh, I went to your abode. Lovely bar. Lovely
Wait,
bar.
You
Excellent.
went, did you go, you went inside
Yes.
without my permission?
I asked your retainer if I could come in.
Which one was that?
Well, there was a young fellow.
A young fellow,
I
quite
know
handsome.
who's gonna get a spanking later. It's been a very naughty retainer.
Well, actually, if I really needed to get in, I could get in anyway, but
That's fine.
I wouldn't
guys
do
are all
that to
right.
you.
I'm sure he did what he could to learn what he needed to learn about you before he did that, right?
He did. He verified that we were supposed to be there.
Yes. We did have him
Don't be
talk
too
to-
harsh
Probably
on him.
spank him anyway.
Yeah. He might somewhat enjoy that. He looked like a chap who would enjoy that, perhaps. Yeah.
No, it's all right.
No,
It's
no.
all right. I probably shouldn't.
Okay, so
Weird.
what else can you two do?
I can do presents. Or I can do all.
You can do all.
I can't teach anyone though. So
Aw.
Aw. Yeah.
Okay, you've got all, you've got presents. That's incredible. Excellent.
I can
Excellent.
do what Uther can do, up to a certain point. And
So you can communicate with Uther.
well, yes.
Mm.
Yes.
Yes. Mm.
When he's around, sure. But also when he's not around.
Mm.
Yes, I can.
And you're a good combatant, no doubt.
I think so.
I've been in a fight or two.
With who?
Other people,
I'm being cat attacked.
Oh,
not
no.
cats.
Cat
Where you
attack.
go?
No,
Oh,
other
no.
rival gangs and just people that have tried to cause trouble in my travels.
Oh, that's
I
taking
can
an
do enough
awfully
to,
long
to
time.
survive.
So you're a good combatant then, the both of you. That's good. Excellent. It helps. Can you get off now, sweetheart?
Sure. Okay, Barry.
Thank you, darling.
So
All right.
there's still
Now-
11 minutes though, just so you know.
Okay, so
Terrible.
all right. Do you know how to use swords, perhaps?
No,
No.
but that's because it's kind of pointless. I
Yeah,
mean,
it's kind of never.
that's
had
actually
to
the
counter
opposite
that.
of what swords are, but it's just kind of old-fashioned and unnecessary.
If it helps, I have a hobby of knowing folklore and the occult and spreading it via song and tales.
That's what I do.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
there you are. You see, you two have something in common. Isn't that wonderful?
Couple of gangrel musicians. What the fuck is going on in my game?
And
me.
so
Terribly stereotypical traveler.
so the
Right.
swords are pointless. In what way are swords pointless?
In the
In
way
this-
that I'd rather, if I'm going to fight someone, I'm going to be at a distance. And if I'm close
So-
up, I have other options. I've got, I've got my Glock. I've got my wolf claws. Although I'm not that great with them, I can still use them. A sword is.
What do you mean?
kind
You're
of-
not
They
that
work well
good
enough for
with
me.
them?
Sorry, what was that?
They work well enough for me.
No, not you.
What do you mean you're not that good with them?
Well, I've only had them for like 2 minutes.
Wolf claws.
And I haven't really done too much with them. I mean, I plunged my hand into a submarine and
What?
stuff like that. But I'm learning.
They do that?
They can cut through a great deal. I didn't know they could
But-
cut through submarines.
Not entirely. It was just on the outer shell.
Swords can come in very handy, actually. They're pretty much instant killers if you know how to use them. Much like guns. See, I have guns as well as a sword, because guns run out of bullets. So you switch to the sword.
Well, two things I've never come across, well, that often anyway. Maybe in the museum.
I think-
Everybody in the Order of Mars is a psychopath.
No, no, that's not true.
Until you hit a level and then you go away for a holiday and then you come back.
Right.
Because where I came from and where I was born, swords were very important. So was archery, mind you. Archery.
Where are you
and-
from?
Where
Like
am
some
I
cult?
from?
Some medieval
Like-
cult
Do you,
thing.
do you need a refresher, Barry? A quick refresh?
Yeah, go on, quick
Yeah,
refresh.
I can give you a quick refresh. So basically, you were raised in the south of France. You went to the Crusades. You were embraced by Ardouan the Egyptian in the Crusades in the Holy Land in Syria.
Okay.
That was about 900 years ago.
Well, it all happened 900 years ago.
I'm gonna send a text
That
to
long.
Parker, being like, "What do you think of
So you're
men
900 years
who
old,
use
Middle Eastern,
swords?"
and they called you Vincent.
No, he's not Middle Eastern, he's French.
I'm
Ah,
French.
French. Ah, okay,
But-
click, click.
That's
Vincent
why his name
Meyer.
is Vincent Meyer, yeah.
Yes.
It all makes
He-
sense now.
And he was a Knight Templar.
And I was a Templar.
I
Templar.
sent a text to Parker saying, "What do you think of men who use swords?"
To Parker?
Or what do you think of people that use swords?
You said it to Parker.
In the text.
He responds. He responds with headshot, vampires, instant kill.
With a sword.
With anything, no.
Like decapitate, he says in the text.
Okay. So you can decapitate people with it. That's cool.
If you can decapitate a vampire, you will kill them instantly. Good luck, though.
It is very hard to do. It is not easy. Or werewolves aren't in your world, eh?
Not really. No, not using werewolves.
Okay.
Not
No,
here.
no. Because
Gangrel are the werewolves, as far as I
Okay.
know.
I've had to take down a few of my own kind sometimes when they've tried to kill me and they were working for the Sabbat. But yes, yes. I use swords or whatever I need. I have guns and
Sounds like I'm around the right sort of person then.
So, before we wrap up tonight, I do want to spend a couple of minutes talking about something specific, and that is, dun, 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 I want to start introducing a few small aspects of V5, so we can start getting used to them because we're going to transition to V5 one day.
Ooh.
Okay.
Cool.
All
Awesome.
right. Thank
Mhm.
you. Thank you very much. We have the books. We have the technology. Especially
My
if it
books
goes.
are off screen.
Especially if it goes to roll 20. So well, because I understand they're going to make V5 available on roll 20, and then we can do all the things and character sheets and all the useful stuff, which would be cool. Otherwise, we'll have to find a way around that. If anyone's got any ideas or thoughts about that, that would be cool. The first thing I wanted to do was introduce the notion of whites. Have you heard of whites? You probably have if you've read the Roll20. Sorry, the
No,
stuff.
I haven't.
Okay,
It's
well,
within your-
I think they're a pretty cool idea. It's one of the cool things from V5 that I am prepared to introduce right now. It's not too dissimilar anyway. It's really just the name for a vampire that's lost all of its humanity or it's destroyed its path.
Oh yeah.
It becomes a white, and a
Yep.
white is basically just a vampire that has no mind. It's a mindless, pathless, no humanity vampire that's just basically a monster at that point. It's running around killing stuff. And usually a white has a life expectancy of about 24 hours because the prince or what have you is going to hunt them down and kill them ASAP. But every now and again they get away. Every now and again they survive even in numbers. So that's the first thing I want to introduce is the concept of this.
What was it in second edition?
There's no concept for it, that you just lose all your humanity and
Because
you,
I instinctively thought it was
Become a
whites
bit of a
was
psychopath.
right. It
Same.
makes that, well, that's it. It makes perfect sense once you know what the term is and you go, oh, that makes perfect sense for what it is. But there was no term for it in V2 or V1 as far as I'm aware. So there you go. We'll start including that. If anybody comes across any particular flavors or rules that they think are cool and want to explain them and would like to start introducing things like that, we can definitely talk about them, so that we can all learn the rules together. And then we
Yeah.
will transition completely to V5 and we'll make new characters and start a fresh campaign if you like. What I would be happy to do is to make it a campaign based on this campaign so that we can really just transition into a different universe with a slightly different rule set, what have you. Does that sound good to people?
I really like what we've got going on. So yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't want to break the game. I don't want
like
to
the
break
whole
story.
Order of Mars is so cool.
Right, so we'll keep the Order of Mars, we'll keep all the NPCs, at least the names and their concepts will be the same. Your characters may change, your powers may change, but the concepts will stay rock solid if that's cool with everyone.
Hell yeah. That's so much fun.
All right, well, at this point, I still don't know fuck all about V5, so I have a steep learning curve ahead of me. And then if anyone wants to spend time talking about it, I was even thinking of having a conversation. We could stream just to talk about, just record a conversation about V5. I mean, I know you've studied a little bit and stuff, and yeah. Anyway,
Yes. I
cool.
like that.
I'll catch up with you guys more and stuff, and we'll talk soon.
Oh
Okay.
my god, I love this. It was so much fun.
Alrighty.
Stage and Parker.
I'll see you guys. Have a good night.
Yeah.
Say goodbye.
Bye.